Hello there, and welcome so much to Roll of Faith. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday because we all really do have a very nice Sunday, and we are so much game for some Dungeons and Dragons. My name is Robin Eck, and I am the dungeon master for this campaign that is called The Curse of the Black Mountain. And it's a homebrew world, so it's going to be a little bit different than original Dungeons and Dragons of Faerun or whatnot. But I, I think you're gonna get the hang of it pretty soon, though. But before we start, we're going to show you a introduction video about a little bit about the characters and a little bit about their traveling journey until they get to this point. And after that, I'm going to recap what happened last session. So let's roll that tape.
In a city called Greymore, our adventure began. A quest from Maldrin, a convincing little man. Blackrock Mine, the name of our destination, to find a missing courier and check the situation. Little did we know about the dangers ahead. The deeper we descended, foul beasts and undead. A magical door we opened, an altar was behind, an ominous scepter and treasures to find. Deeper we went into all the halls of dwarves, pillars and statues, we all stood in awe. An anvil so great, magical and old, a very complex story, later to be told. As we left the dark mines and stepped out into daylight, a group had gathered outside. We got ready for a fight. But alas, they just talked and brought news to our case. Our quest giver Maldrin had lied to our face. On our way back to town, we made camp and rested. Some felt weird the day after. Was it that scepter? Oh, by the way, before we got back, a small thing to note. A monster with 4 heads attacked us at Mount Nope. In our hunt for Maldrin, we discovered a guild. A network of thieves. The whole city was filled. They called themselves Legion. We didn't like them at all. They had taken Maldrin. They were in for a brawl. We fought them a lot and left many dead. One of their leaders, Garbod, took his head. To Aeron we rode, we had to get Maldrin free. Imprisoned by Legion, how hard could it be? Well, of course, things went bad. It all went to hell. An attack on the castle, the city almost fell. A new quest was given by General Maurice to destroy all of Legion and bring order and peace. So again we traveled through the woods to Greymore, camped by a creepy house. Rill just had to knock on the door. Inside we were ravaged by weird shit and a ghost. Got sucked into the scepter, the mad god as our host. A lot of stuff happened and time seemed to fly. Rill was drowned and nearly died. Thalion got cursed and possessed that same day, but we made it out alive and was on our merry way. Back in Greymore, this was some days after we fled, things had really changed by the arrival of Madame Red. Legion and this lady seemed to be in cahoots. They went back to the mines for fishy stuff and loot. We ought to be smart, a shortcut to take, a trip through Mount Nope, silent as a snake. We almost got killed by the 4-headed beast, a hungry chimera, a barbecue feast. When the chimera was dead, we entered a vault. Someone activated a dwarven guardian, don't know whose fault. Garbod found a way to make the guardian his friend, so it all turned out fine, rather than a bloody end. But this is the point where a member was lost. Don't know why she ran, maybe too high of a cost. Lynn had now gone to find her own way. She left us some stuff, so I guess it's okay. Now we descended, the underdark awaits. Who knew we would meet and share our fates? Someone was captured by goblins so stinky. We freed her and found out that her name was Blinky. Blinky tagged along with the group on its quest. Probably a bit suspicious, but that's same for the rest. We finally reached the end of this rhyming. Just one more thing, then you can stop whining. We encountered the woman, that one Madame Red. And a Carrion from Legion, oh how we want him dead. Alas, they escaped, they teleported away. But we found something cool, just a minute if I may. In a beautiful old mirror, Wisra appeared. At first some were startled, but it was no need for fear. She showed us a mountain, black as the night, asked us for help, if in her name we would fight. We accepted the mission and went on our way. Will we succeed? Well, no one can say.
Ja, jag vet, jag kom på det också efteråt att...
Hello, hello everybody,
Hello.
and welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the little video of our journey so far. But please let me recap a little bit from the previous session. So previously on the Curse of the Black Mountain, the traveling party traveled from the town called Greymore, and they traveled southeast on the southeastern road called the Old High Road. That is one of the old old high main roads for the dwarven kingdoms of old, but now not so many uses that road anymore. They traveled for some days, traveling between forest lines and hills until they were stopped by a mysterious person in the middle of the road, decepting the party to believing that this person was an old person dragging a very heavy and old barrel. Everybody started to they thought that this is probably a trap, but not Vidal, who was driving the cart, driving even closer and closer in to the mysterious person until it was too late. So the party was ambushed by a large number of bandits that they fought for a while. At first, the people were terrified. The party was terrified until they realized how strong they were and killed them with ease. Some killed them with a very huge radiant gas thing from a warlock thingy and almost killed instantaneously like 7 or 8 of them. And some of them turned enlarged and break some heads, and some tidal waves came as well. But they started to loot these bandits, and they managed to, we're gonna stay here for a while. So they managed up a little tiny hut close by to the bandits' camp, and then they tried for a long rest. Also, finding a region map inside of this bandit campment that you can see on the screen right now. There are some indications where the bandits has done some indications. 2 crosses and 1 circle, but no text telling them what it is really. The party thinks that the circle is probably some type of base, and the other 2 crosses they're unsure what it is. But late at night, after the second shift, Rill's owl, her familiar, heard there was something going on with the horses. Later on, waking up everybody, the owl managed to get everybody there, and with a natural 20 from Thalion, our wood elven ranger, successfully discovered that there were larger tracks and drag marks from both the cart and the horses, and you determined that this probably was an old individual, an old creature that you have met with previously in your adventure, an Etty that has probably been going around in these parts in the Widow's Forest, and you are determined to get back your cart. And it's there we're going back into our adventure. And I'm going to start some music, first of all.
Nice. With that natural 20, do I remember the height of the creature?
Oof.
The height? If I do recall, I think it was passing like 3.5 meters, I think. Apparently, around that, approximately.
Okay. I imagined it to be bigger as it took both the horses and the cart.
Yeah. But Etis are quite
Yes.
strong.
Wrong.
Yeah.
I
Very
imagine the Garbod
Like the Hulk.
almost 4 meters tall.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
With 2 heads.
Well,
But still continuing on in the middle of the night, you continue inward, following the tracks into the forest line.
We need to save the horses.
Yeah.
of course.
They don't have insurance right now. We can't
Yeah.
afford to lose them.
Yeah, and Maldron is dead, so we can't push him
No.
for money either. So
That's sad.
As you're pushing into the forest line, having Thalion still on the tracks, and with that natural 20, I will allow to find the quicker path through the forest line and enter inside of the Widow's Forest. And you go for about, I would say, 8 or 10 minutes. And I wish, first of all, Thalion and somebody else to make a perception check. Either you give Thalion advantage or you roll individually.
while
I
we,
already
Smart.
have advantage
You already have advantage. Okay.
because of my circlet.
while
I have
we
this-
are walking,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to ask, talk a bit to Blinkin, Garbod, and Rill. It's okay. Garbod, could you try to find some roots and maybe some branches that looks like my horns to attach to these magnificent dead bodies we are carrying?
Oh.
Oh, I guess I can do that.
Perfect.
I like
mean,
this.
Pick some
Blinky,
branches. And
Mhm.
are you able to maybe enlarge again?
You?
No, not me.
Like what?
I shake one of the bodies that I'm carrying. This one, when we arrive at the Etty.
I have never tried to enlarge a dead body, but sure,
Well.
I can try. I think. Holy shit, there's lightning. So much lightning.
Well, I think we might be able to trade with the Etty if we have massive goat-looking things.
we're
So-
not
Oh.
killing it.
So we're gonna trade with this thing? Like, you know what it is?
You know, we're not killing it. This time.
I don't
Why-
even
why
know what
should
it
we?
is.
I mean, did he ever break a law?
Isn't he like black blood? I mean, orcish?
No,
Aren't
you have actually checked that one.
I have,
if-
okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are considered giants.
You didn't
Oh,
want to
that-
kill it
I
last
have-
time.
Okay,
But
well
we
then I have
allowed
no
it to
quarrel
live.
with them.
It's,
I have no quarrel with it.
it's
Cor-
quite a magnificent creature. I think we should
Well,
leave it
well.
alive if we can.
Well, if it's a bitch, I'll kill it.
Magnificent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking at the spell because I think Blinky would actually know.
I'm
If
trying to
this
figure it out
works.
too. I'm like, I've never tried it on a dead body.
Enlarge the dead
reasons.
person.
Like,
I mean-
I like this idea though.
yeah, I'm willing
It is
to
still
try. It's a creature still.
it you causes a creature or an object.
Yeah.
It's
And I
both.
ex- I might
It's now it's both.
I wouldn't say that a corpse is an object, but
if we
when
Have you
I
if we
guess-
hit
seen it?
someone with it, it's kind of an.
you know what? I would actually allow this. to
Oh,
happen.
fantastic!
Oh yes.
I can do it.
Perfect.
Am I seeing or hearing this, or am I far ahead?
I'm coming to you now. Are you going to do enlarge and put horns and everything on this?
Mm. Yeah, we have 2
Um,
bodies, right? If I took
Yeah.
one and Garbo took one.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I think we should try to put some horns on both of them. I don't think it's
Okay.
necessary to do it on the arm though. That Rick is
No.
carrying.
How would I?
Are
How
you
would
gonna
we
rub
rule this
yourself
one?
against it so it smells like you then? And
Yeah,
not
it
like
smells
a
like me.
human?
So
Like
I
you need
try
to like
to-
take it against your body and just
Yeah, I'm
rub
rubbing it. Yeah.
yourself
sorry.
against a corpse. Okay, yeah.
Yep. Yep. It's disgusting.
You do you.
Maybe.
Okay.
And when we get close enough, I will step back and not be too close.
Actually, I want, if you're going to make this, I don't want to. It's not a performance check. I want make a deception check. Really?
Ooh.
On
Can I
should we do it
help?
now?
Yeah. This is like pre.
Because-
Before you. Do you have a disguise kit?
I do.
Oh,
Because
I
then you can
think-
roll.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Then it's
What?
then it's
Oh,
just
trust me, I'm gonna convincingly sell this. Don't you worry. I'm gonna sell this ginormous goat corpse.
yes, and
Are
I'm gonna
we
help
trying-
with that, even though I'm not standing there. So
What
are
are
we
you saying? Per?
tricking the Etty that... What are we doing?
we brought 2 corpses. We're putting some branches on the head so they look like horns. We're gonna make them look like meat, they make them smell like meat, and then we're gonna present them as enormous dead goats.
Okay.
How long does enlarge last?
Last for
Cause-
1 minute.
Yeah. you have
A
one.
quick trade.
Yes,
You
quick
have
trade.
1 minute
I mean-
to.
But I need a roll. Somebody that makes a deception check on it.
Well,
should we do that right now?
Shouldn't we
like
do it-
Mhm.
when
You
we
should
get
do it
closer?
right now.
Yeah, but like if we're gonna do the large thing, we should wait till we get closer to the creature.
All right.
yeah.
Shouldn't we?
-1 in deception. Let me do it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do, when we present it, I'm gonna make it smell even more.
Okay. So with the 16, after approximately 8 or 10 minutes following the tracks, you started to hear something further away. It sounds like 80 meters away from you now, and it sounds like it's sobbing. Like really like large individual, like a large being, like sobbing, like crying.
Wait, did the horse taste that bad?
I was gonna eat that horse later. Aww.
Maybe it's
Do you
good
do you wanna
eating?
do you wanna approach it more stealthily, or do you wanna just go?
Yeah, I wanna sneak and take a peek.
We will wait in the background with our ginormous goat corpse.
And
We
I do
haven't
believe that you have
enormous yet.
advantage as well because you
True.
have Mask of the Woodlands, I think it is called. It's a
I have also the elven boots something.
So 25. You sneak between the branches and you sneak past a few lower crawling leaves, and you manage to see in it's a slope down. It's more of a moss-filled dale, and at the very bottom of it, the first thing that you see is the rear point of the cart, and at the very bottom you see 2 horses. That is, it looks like it's forcefully. So it looks like the creature has binded it with some rope around the horses and put them down at the very bottom of this dale, this moss-filled dale of glade. And at the opposite side, on the other like slope side, you can see the Etty sitting on the moss, and both the heads are in each hand, and they're just crying, looking down at the facing down towards the bottom of this slope.
Okay, can I see why they are crying?
Let's see. You roll a 16. You hear that it's talking to itself, but it's speaking in giant.
Okay.
Can I hear this speaking, or am I too far away?
You're kind of far away.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I go back to the others and tell them that they are crying, but I do not know why.
Like sad crying or happy crying or
Are the horses dead?
It looks kind of sad. No, they are bound.
Oh.
Should we
Both of
take
them?
him out?
We shouldn't kill
Was
it.
both horses bound or tied up?
Yeah, both were.
horses are still alive.
But they were bound together, like together with the legs and around each other. So they are like. Looks like the Yeti
Aw.
made them like a backpack to put them on each
A little
shoulder.
sandwich horse.
That's a bad backpack.
We need to save Brunte and what
Yeah.
was the other horse's name?
Jan.
John.
I named that horse, okay? I'm proud of John.
Yes.
So, what do you do, guys?
Do you know this Etin?
We have
I-
encountered him.
We have
Then-
encountered
Then.
Etin. We don't know if it's this one.
It-
And did you kill that one?
No. We
What-
kind of like traded sort of a corpse that time as well.
Well, then we can maybe do the same here, and we don't have to fight it. Sounds
That
I
is
good.
what I'm hoping, but like if it's sad, like why is it sad?
Did I see
Maybe
if
it-
it was the same one?
Roll an investigation check.
Do.
You're very unsure, though. It's you haven't seen many Yetis in your life. It could be, but it's it doesn't really have that, you know.
Well, by the way,
It
I
doesn't,
was
it doesn't really leave a mark. It's if it's that Yeti.
I was kind of far away the last time, so Garbod,
Yes.
I need you to sneak up here with me and check if it's the same Yeti.
You want Garbo to sneak?
I have
Yeah, I was just
disadvantage myself.
gonna say like this is a horrible idea, but I didn't see it, so I can't say if it's the same, and we can't have Vidal going there because we know they seem to have a taste for goat.
Yeah, and I can't sneak for shit.
Maybe I can entertain them, make them happy.
I think I have something that affects the whole group. Let's see here.
Oh?
Oh no, difficult terrain doesn't slow the group. That was it.
I mean,
Wait.
if it's sad, then maybe we could just go over there and like have a conversation and try to get our horse cart back.
I can whisper in its head and ask why it's sad, pretend to be its conscience.
Don't you need to be close to do that?
But what if
I'm
we throw the little
120
ones-
feet!
What did you
I
say,
mean-
Kalle?
That we throw Blinky up on top of the Yeti.
What? Why would we do
How
that?
far can we throw Blinky if me
Yeah.
and Garbod do it together? Is
Oh
it
my
more than
God,
120
no!
Why-
feet?
Why are
I'm
we
No,
sorry,
no.
but we're
If we
not
tie If you
throwing
tie a
Blinky.
rope around her.
Thank you, Real.
No, but we tie a rope around her and swing her around, get more speed. And
Why would we do this?
Yes.
So she can speak in his ear. Like
But
the
she can
queens.
do that from a distance with a spell. We don't need to toss her on the Etin for that.
No.
Could
I
we
believe
just-
we need to toss her.
Could
I
we just
strongly
make
believe
sure
that.
it's the same Yeti as last time?
Does it
At-
matter?
Yeah,
At
well,
this moment, you hear a shouting like an agon. You know when a person is it's filled with so much anxiety, so they just roar out into the sky, just screaming out two voices. You hear something that sounds like something is falling close by.
Oh, we need to
Like a
hurry
tree
before
or yeah,
they
like,
eat
everyone-
the horses.
yeah,
We
everyone
should
move.
just go there.
Yeah, everyone move.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. As you just go towards it, you come up to the slope where Thalion saw it first. You can see this enormous giant creature just bashing into a tree and just taking it and tearing it apart, splitting in the middle, and just pummels it and pummels the stump of it. And it sounds like hits. What do you do?
The horses are still alive, and
Mm-hmm. For now.
Is he looking the other way?
Yeah. He's like looking on the other
sorry, but I don't
direction
think
from
we
you.
can sneak the horses out of
No,
here.
I don't think so too.
No,
Not either.
Brunte knows us. He will make a sound.
Jon will be quiet. He's a good horse.
Yeah.
Of course.
Garbot, could you speak to them?
Do I look? I can speak giant.
Is it
Do I look like I
Videl?
can speak giant?
What
Well-
you remember, if it is the same Etty, it talked common.
Yes.
I can speak giant, but
Oh.
I'm also a goat.
Which is kind of like a double-edged sword at this moment.
Yes.
I mean,
Talking hamburger.
I'm just gonna go over there and talk to it, unless... I'm just gonna go over there.
You're just gonna go down the slope.
Yeah.
As soon as you go from the edge and going down, one of the heads just turns up. You can see a lot of like blood on its forehead, and it's a lot of tears, and it goes screaming to the other Etty, and both hands just stop and looks up towards you.
Good evening, good sir. I couldn't help hearing you crying. Is everything all right?
I'm gonna roll for a thing.
I am
To
ready,
eat
my
or not
bow.
to eat.
He said sir, not sirs.
Or maybe
Why are you here?
Oh,
Disturbing us.
I'm terribly sorry. I did not intend to disturb you. You happen to have picked up our horses.
Don't listen. It's a witch. We remember witch. Yeah, big witch. Yes.
But I am kind of tiny, so I can't be a big witch, right?
Make a deception check, or an persuasion check. I think.
God. Let's see. Did you say perception or did you say
Persuasion.
persuasion? Why that of all things?
Or deception. It's your call.
I want to go with deception, of course.
Because you are technically a spellcaster, so
I
probably
am.
the Etty would see you as a potential witch.
Yes, I'm
or-
gonna go with
something.
deception, and I also roll deception with advantage.
Yeah.
That you do. Oh
Mm.
shit.
As you
Nice
tell
roll.
this to the Etty turns around and the other head goes, yeah, it's very tiny. Yes, it is tiny. And they stare in like almost in awe, like you're tiny. You cannot be a witch.
Certainly
I have
not.
to be right back. Just a minute.
But they stop, and the more foolish head, looks up and go, I smell food. Food.
Oh, we brought a trade, cause you happened to pick up our horses. So we thought, like, since this kind Etin picked up our horses, we want to trade you with something to get them back.
They look at the horses. We found horse.
Yeah, we know you found horse. So since you found
It's our horse.
Okay, it's your horse. We want to trade your horse for a really, really big goat.
Make a deception check.
Oh my
Don't
god.
fucking fail now.
Please don't roll a 1.
I'm gonna need to roll a 1 twice.
Oh,
Did I roll twice or once?
Yeah,
You
no,
did
roll a
roll
20.
twice.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As the one was like, we don't like. It said goat. Goat? Yes, yes. Bring goat. Goat, big goat, better than horse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
much better than horse.
yeah. It smell goat.
Good. So, if you just wait here for a moment, I
No
will
way.
bring.
Goat now.
Okay, goat now. I'm just gonna.
Goat now,
tur-
or we
Yeah,
smash.
Yeah, I'm just turning around and just running
Oh.
back the way I came.
What is your AC?
Oh my god. 13.
All right. You take
Oof.
12 points of bludgeoning damage as a piece of a stump of a tree hits you in the back, and you fall prone and go, "No run, goat now!"
Do we hear this?
Yeah, you hear this, boom, smock. He just really
Oh
gets
god,
hit.
come on.
Running with the goats. And
No, large!
Wait a
Lord,
second,
shit.
wait. Where the fuck
Make
is
it big.
it?
Make it big.
I'm making it big.
I mean,
I'm
what
trying as hard as I
are
can.
making big? What is being bigger?
I don't know the thing I aiming
Touch
at.
the right thing now.
I mean, we've been playing for like 40 minutes and we haven't been
I'm
doing
touching the goat.
Which,
Ah.
oh,
Touch the goat and it goes
Exactly.
bigger.
Robin,
Yeah.
since I don't like to be prone and I don't like to be stuck underneath a stump, I'm gonna use my Misty Escape when they do this.
Okay.
Which
So
means
you
that
get hit. No.
yeah, when I take damage, you can use your reaction to turn invisible and teleport up to 60 feet.
Very good. You get hit. You take the damage still, but you
Yeah.
disappears
Yeah.
away.
Yup.
Do you go back to the group or do you go in another direction?
I hope the group saw what happened,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna try to scout around if I can see anything that might be the reason why they are crying, because I am invisible until my next turn, so I have like a few seconds.
Make a perception check.
We
If you
see
can
real
see it.
disappear. She fucking died.
I do disappear, but I mean, what am I doing? What is
A perception check.
Yes. Perception. It's not my strong suit.
As you're getting hit and you are teleported away, your friends are gathering up. Oh, large! And just running up the hill. You manage to teleport away a little bit to the sideways and 60 feet away and look down towards the end of the pit. You see there are barrels and it looks like crates, but they have been opened. But it doesn't. It's very hard to understand really what had they been crying for these or. It's very hard really to understand really. It looks like it has looted something. But make a deception check for those who make this offering.
Goat
How's
offering.
it going?
Well, I enlarged them. We're running down.
You enlarged
the
them?
hill.
But this is a deception
Ooh.
check to see if it
Oh no.
somebody make a deception check because it's going to
Oh, we
look
don't
at
all have to do it.
Oh, that ain't gonna be
No,
me.
no.
Oh, well, then I don't
One
wanna.
person.
No.
I'm gonna intensify, or what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna smell myself. And then I'm gonna take that smell and I'm gonna intensify the corpse a bit
Okay.
with Druidcraft. Do we get advantage on deception?
Sure.
Or
Sure.
I have +0 on deception.
No, it
Okay.
would be well, here's the kicker. It's a corpse.
Yeah.
And you try to look like something that it isn't.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
Yup.
that is a disadvantage. But the smell and probably the size will help it, so it's gonna be a flat
Ah,
roll.
Okay.
Also the branches. We did dress it up a bit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure,
And it's dark outside. It's in the middle of the night.
sure, but it's still a straight roll.
Yeah.
It's still a straight roll, I
So-
would say.
So who of us should do the roll? Just the game.
Wait. Hey, can I make it sound as with my what is it that spell I have? Make sounds.
Make sound. Do you
Yes.
have one of those spells?
Yes.
Is it cantrip maybe?
Yeah.
Thinking about?
Yeah. That
Okay,
weird
can
thing
you
I
do
have.
That?
Man, that spell I took.
He has some really strange cantrip that does a lot of things, I think.
Yeah, you hate it, Robin. You hate that one.
I have to see what it is.
It's not prestidigitation, but the other one
No.
was it called?
Yes. What is it?
Silence, calm emotion, Crusader's Mantle, freedom of movement, guardian of faith. You don't have.
You made me take that one. It was really weird. I could.
You don't have it.
Oh, but I should
Is it
have it.
Thaumaturgy?
No, he doesn't have thaumaturgy.
Okay, maybe then.
I do have that thaumaturgy.
Then
Why-
oh, switch it to something else, maybe?
I don't know. I should not have. I bought that spell. I should have it.
I don't think clerics can actually have it.
But you gave that to me. I know it. I really do.
Okay, but let's say we
I'm
can
just
look
gonna
it up.
at my note. I'm just gonna
It's-
let my note spell. Yes.
It's still
Huh?
a flat roll, right?
Okay, who
Yeah.
should
It is-
roll?
It's still a
Yeah,
flat roll.
Game
It
Master,
wouldn't
you
increase
can
or
say who of us should do the roll.
No, that's up to you.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey,
plus
what is
X.
happening?
Either you choose or Garble will do it.
I
Okay.
do have thaumaturgy. I have thaumaturgy.
What
Not
is
when I'm looking
happening?
at your.
Look at my note
Regardless,
spells.
it will.
Yes.
Thaumaturgy would not help anything. It's still a one roll, a person roll,
Blinky,
or I will roll. It's
Blinky, how much in deception do you have?
+6.
+6. You do the roll. Of,
I'm arguing. I don't.
I will let you Blinky do the roll.
Rolled shittily though.
I mean, I already convinced it that it wanted
12.
to trade.
I rolled shit. Me.
You did a real roll.
I did a real roll. A real roll.
how much you roll?
6 + 6. What did I say?
12.
26.
12.
Yeah, 6 + 6 is 12.
Fuck! I said 13. I fucking can't count.
Okay, so I will roll for that.
Mm-hmm.
As you come over the edge with your trophy, who's carrying it? I think it's. Is it Garbod or?
I don't think Blink is.
Yeah.
No, I'm waving at them with a severed hand that I have also with me. Hello.
I think Garbod is coming over the edge with this trophy. And it stops as it throws at Rill, and Rill is gone. But it doesn't seem to matter as it looks up towards the towards the edge of this this slope, and it stares not at the goat,
No.
but it stares at Garbod.
Oh.
Boys,
That's
I
not
brought
the
another
goat.
gift. I brought another gift.
You.
Yes.
I would assume I'm no longer invisible, but I'm trying to stay the fuck away right now because I'm hurt.
Yeah. You
Remember me?
And it goes closer towards you.
I do seem to remember that I gave you another body last time we met. Did I? I gave you food. Yes, I
As it-
did.
As it comes closer, you can feel the stench of this creature.
Mm.
It smells horribly. It smells like you open 10 cans of surströmming,
Mm.
like the fermented fish, and they haven't washed for like a week or so. And they come closer and they point with their finger against you, and they are like 5 meters away from you now. As they stop and points at you. You food! Bring food!
Ta-da!
Bring goat!
Yes, I dragged the goat in front of them.
And the other head goes, "That's no goat. No, that's no goat.
Oh.
Never tried goat
That's-
before? It's Mount
That's
Nope goat.
person. Big person. Don't
No,
lie."
no. You're. Hey, did you roll 21 on deception? What the fuck?
No.
What the?
12.
No,
Well,
12.
I rolled a 12.
Yeah.
I try to
Okay.
intensify the smell a bit more.
Have you never tried Mount Nope goat? Never?
Make a deception check.
Me?
Exclusive
Yes.
kind.
You're the
I'm
one
so-
talking.
I mean, we're so fucked. Watch this. Watch this deception.
I
It's
don't
gonna
want to
fall.
watch this. I'm scared.
Oh
This amount of my Blackrock mine. Help me now, I mean.
You pointed at it. You haven't tasted Mount Nope goat. Stares around in the sky. It comes 3 meters closer, and the smell is unbearable. And he clenches the fist and comes closer to you and stares at you. Go. No.
You mean this is not a goat? I had no idea. I mean,
You look at it.
it looks
It
like a
has
goat.
horns. It is a
Yeah.
goat. Give it to us. Give it to us.
I don't think I want to. I want the horses and the cart. At least.
No.
I gave you food last time we met.
2 goats.
Okay.
Robin,
Mhm.
while they're having this discussion, I want to like sneakily go over to the horses and try to uncut the ropes.
All right.
Okay,
try to do
good
that.
sir. Good sirs. You have outsmarted me. But
Make
I want
an athletic check or a weapon thingy.
I want to know your name.
Can I help? Yeah.
2
you can.
goats. We take the horses and the cart for 2 goats, but I want your names.
It stares at you, and the other head is quite more smaller and have a more intensified voice. You go, "My name is Ga."
Ah.
And then, "My name is Mood.
Ga and Mood. Alright,
And we are Gamood."
Ga Mood. Let us bring in the second goat then, I guess.
Wait, did I get help? Do I have advantage?
No, you didn't specify, so you have to roll separate rolls. So Thalion will also come by and help.
There's
What should
clearly
we roll?
something wrong with my knife, Thalion. Help me.
Athletics? I will help you. Is it athletics?
Athletics, yeah.
Okay. This is how you do it.
So Thalion just glides down. This is how you do it.
Holy!
Oh.
I see. You're really
All
good
fours
at it.
come loose. The Garmood is looking at you and go,
Oh, I should. Yeah, the other
"Go
goat.
now."
Yes. The other goat, please.
As Blinky and Vidal stands close by.
Enlarge.
Drag it down.
What?
As you cast enlarge, the thing that was enlarged with Garbood shrinks
No!
immediately.
The concentration spell. What?
I forgot.
So in an instinct, the Ette just screams out in terror and, and just tries to backhand Garbood. And he rolled a natural.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Garbood,
You're welcome.
you take 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are flung away 4 squares away
Oh.
into the forest line.
I haven't ever done this before.
Boom! And you see, Videl and Blinky, you see, Garbo just flies away.
Thalion, are you done with the ropes? We can leave the car. Just get the horses.
Yes, what the fuck is happening?
What did you do to my goat, you stupid? What did you do to my goat? Look at it. It's small now. Do you know magic?
What
Uh,
happened?
it-
Okay.
The Ette looks up at you as you are reaching up, and they are just screaming and just go witchcraft and stares
fuck.
back into the cart and go. They
Oh, here we
tricked
go
us.
killing
They
again.
tricked us. Let's kill them all. Yeah. Let's kill them. Let's kill them and bring them back to the boss. Yeah. Then we will
The
return.
boss?
Yeah, we will return to the boss. And everybody roll initiative.
Wait a minute. Before, does the horses run away?
You can.
Oh, you gotta make those horses stay. We need those horses.
But they're gonna be bashed if they don't go somewhere.
Well,
I can track them.
take the horses. I'll keep this one busy.
Okay, so
So, but regardless, it's an initiative, and we have to.
I'm cutting the horses free.
Nia, Julia, Per. Okay, let's see now. So Garbod and Garbod, Videl, and Blinky, who has the highest dexterity? Not Garbod. I'm just counting out him.
Fuck
Probably
you.
me.
I had dexterity 10.
I like how you
18.
all roll the same.
No. The
Bonus.
plus. The plus.
0.
Oh,
Plus 0.
plus 4.
Arrow.
Okay, so it's going to be Blinky, and then it's going to be Videl, and then it's going to be Garbod, and then it's going to be Rill, and then it's going to be Thalion. And I'm also gonna very hastily roll for my Eti. All right, and top of the round, Blinky, you will go first.
Well, shit.
Oh, yeah. You said it.
I wasn't prepared for this. Fuck. Do we have a map where we?
Yeah,
I'm-
exactly.
Yeah.
I have some technical difficulties. I'm
Okay.
working on it, but
Because I want to.
You know you're close, so.
Yeah, that's why I want to move. I don't want to stand close to them. While you fix that,
Okay.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
How far away is the cart from the Yeti?
We don't know.
it would be. He
Up
walked
a
up a little bit.
small
It
hill,
would be
right?
like uphill, so it's approximately 20 feet from it.
Okay.
It's not really that far. I don't. Apparently, the map what I was supposed to use is apparently not working for me. So I've taken another thingy. I'm just gonna quickly draw a cart.
We have imagination. You don't need
Yes.
to worry.
Oh, Robin is gonna draw horses.
Oh,
No.
All we need is a
no,
grid.
no.
As long as it's not stairs, it's gonna be fine.
Shut up, Julia.
Are those? What is that?
Okay. It's okay. Let's bear with me on this one. I just take another bloop like that.
Yes.
So it's going downhill, and this is the bottom of the hill, and this is going upward.
God, it's big.
I'm having a problem where I can't
it's a
see
large
map.
creature. So let's see now. It was Thalion and Rill are down with the horses,
Yes.
and we have Garbod is over here. Let's say 5, 10, 15, 20, and that one is following you, and we have Blinky and Videl over here, and I'm going to make a mark like that. This is the edge of the slope going down.
Okay.
What is that?
That is.
What is what?
That?
Oh, the.
Oh, it's a tail!
I thought it was the wrong side of.
That is. Wow.
On
Yeah,
X,
that's so
that is the
weird.
right side.
Thank you, Roll20. Thank you, Roll20.
Thank
That
you.
is. Wow.
A product I really recommend you all to try out.
Okay.
But regardless, Blinky,
yeah.
you're up.
Is this tree here? Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
yes, it is.
I'm gonna. Not that it's gonna matter, but I wanna move like 1, 2. How many can I move? I can move
Oh, it's not
One,
symmetric
2,
either?
3, 4. No, it's really not. That's why it's very confusing. I think that's 6 lines.
We
Now
will
it's
just-
worse.
It's worse.
I'm sorry. Now,
No.
bear with us, guys.
Yeah.
We can just look at the light gray squares, and we
Yeah.
know those are the ones to follow.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make sure. Wait. Yes, I can reach. Good, good. And then when I get there, I'm gonna. I'm just gonna do vicious mockery, I guess.
Oh my god, are you gonna insult his tiny little tail?
Why the fuck not? No. I don't know.
So, how much is your DC?
What?
Didn't it say in the spell? No, it didn't.
It doesn't.
5th level, blah blah.
You cast it at the 5th level?
No,
No,
I-
I was looking what the differences was.
it's a cantrip, so I don't know what level it is.
I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, I can figure something out.
I'm gonna look into your character. Oh,
It
it's
just says
14.
when you reach your 5th level,
Hmm.
it's 2d4.
Yeah.
So
two
the
d-
level isn't like
Yeah.
level of the spell; it's
Mhm.
just
No.
your level. So
Okay.
So,
So
what do you say
2d4.
to that?
You get a headache looking at your ugly face, so it's twice the damage since you have 2 ugly mugs.
It stares at you, looking up the hill. Doesn't really see where you are, but it stares at each other. We have lovely faces, and it screams.
Aww.
But it takes damage, and it
Yes.
apparently has disadvantage on its next attack,
Woo.
and it starts to cry again.
Oh, I want to comfort it, not kill it.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
I could inspire someone. Wait, I wasn't prepared to fight someone disoriented.
Really?
Our
Why?
plans that
It went
always
so
work.
great.
I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Videl, and I'm just gonna take out my pan flute and play like a little happy tune. Videl!
as you do the tooty tooty toot,
Yes.
as a reaction,
Oh no.
the creature will scream out in pain as he goes, "No, witchcraft!" And they will take a piece of stone and just throw at the side as a
shit.
reaction.
Okay.
It is 14 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, so over your head you can see this huge stone just and barely lines up into the canopy and disappears.
I guess someone doesn't like music. And I'm
And
done.
that is the end of your turn. It is Videl's turn. Garbod, you're on deck.
Yes. So I'm gonna jump out from the bushes and slam my staff down in the ground and cast
There's the
Thunder
real
Wave.
goat!
I cast.
Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's a dexterity saving throw, yeah?
Oh.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Yes.
Well, Constitution, that is
That's
another.
worse.
That's
Yes,
better
it's-
for me.
Yes, it's better for you. But I'm hoping for a nat 1, so
I mean, here's for hoping.
That is a 19.
oh yeah,
So it saves.
half.
It takes half. It takes half damage.
yes.
How much damage did you roll, Julia? By the way, for the vicious mockery.
Right, I'm supposed to roll that. I'm sorry.
2d4.
2d4.
How much, Danem?
I rolled 11.
11 points of damage.
Half of that. Take half.
Yeah. So it's 5.
Then I'm gonna run back here and hide behind the roots.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You
my turn.
slam your staff into the ground. You can hear this thunderous clap into the forest line. These almost like all of the branches just waves with a very forceful sound of the thunderous clap.
Here's about 300 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that,
Mm-hmm. And
fuck.
it hears.
Okay, let's hurry.
That's
Also,
your
Blink,
turn.
yeah, did her damage.
How much damage did you do?
I did 8.
Oh,
Yes. Full pot on both. Yay.
let's see that is. Yeah. And you're done, Vidal?
Yes, I'm done.
Garbod, it's your turn. Rill, you're on deck.
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt as level 4.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Where
yeah,
I just click on cast. Yes, I do.
Yes. Uh, 9 to hit it, and let's see. I'm just gonna. That actually misses.
What?
So, yeah, you rolled
Okay.
9.
All right.
So
Damn.
you take forth your warhammer and it reaches out towards it. You can see this lightning, this guiding bolt just, and it shoots out towards the Yeti, and the Eti just dodges to the side and it hits a tree, and the tree starts to glow very brightly around you.
Right. As a bonus action, can I throw my hammer?
No,
a
you have to make a melee attack to do another attack. So you
Oh, that's
use your
bonus
action to cast a spell towards it.
Oh, so I can't use the bonus spell.
No. Or
no,
an attack.
No, it's a bonus.
No, you. I
Oh,
understand. I understand. The extra attack comes when you do a melee or a ranged attack.
Oh, so
That
bonus
is
attack
a
doesn't-
weapon.
Okay, so
Yeah.
bonus. I can't throw it as a bonus attack.
No,
Okay, then I'm done.
then you have to action and then you can attack again. So
Okay, then I'm done.
you gonna stay put?
Can
Okay.
I move?
Yeah, you can move. You can move 6 squares.
Then I will move 6 squares. 5.
You can move it 30 feet. 30
Ah.
feet. What is?
Curd
I'm
deep.
I have worked super late today,
All right.
so
I'm
my
charging.
English is like.
Yeah, I'm charging him. So he will be kissing me instead.
Grab his tail.
Okay.
No.
Come in. You reach him and you can still feel the stench. It's horrifying.
Oh
And it's the end of your turn.
Yes.
At the end of your turn, I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Because it's so gross.
Yes. You managed to survive. You managed
thank
to reach the creature. You're standing close by it. It smells so foul, but you can manage. You have been in the worst situations.
Oh yes.
Okay, that is the end of your turn. Rill, you're up, and Thalion, you're on deck.
Okay, let's see. First of all, I feel like I'm a bit too close, so I am gonna move over here. Cause I'm already hurt and I don't like that thingy. Let's
How
see.
did you get hurt, by the way?
You got a fucking tree.
It threw a tree stump at her.
Right,
Oh.
you were gone. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But he rolled so shitty as well. I'm very sorry.
I'm not. Okay, let's see. And since Garbod decided to go close melee, of course, I can't use my gas cloud, so I'm just gonna go for an Eldritch Blast with my 2 beams.
Eldritch Blast!
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show it. Look, I'm actually gonna go like, here's the witch, and I'm gonna throw them at him.
Right.
Let's see, it's 2 beams, so boop, boop.
So and both hit.
Ooh.
With a 15 and a 19. Oh
God,
shit!
what is that
19.
pathetic damage on the first one?
Well, the second one you hit both. You
I rolled a 1 on a d10,
you hit them really.
and then I rolled a 10. It's like, thank you.
It is your luck as usual, Nia.
Rill's life is black or white?
Mhm. You reach out, here's the witch, and just throws out this Eldritch Blast and hits it on its sides, and it reaches out in screeching pain, and now almost scream crying. And it's the end of your turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is Thalion's turn.
Yes.
And because my Eti rolled shit.
I like that.
Etis are not really good at initiative.
And then I will fire an arrow to its... Well, I can't aim at its head, I guess. Or can I?
You can.
Then I do that.
That hits. To 10 piercing, and you roll for your hunter's mark as well.
Oh, right, a d6, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you have extra against giants? Or
Yeah,
was-
Colossus
Yeah.
Slayer, yeah, it was a 1.
So let's see. It's 11.4 plus. Oh shit. Yeah.
Just for info, it's a thunderstorm is approaching.
Yeah.
We
I
might.
saw
Okay.
well,
It might be so stream disconnect because the power goes out. Just a
Oh.
heads up.
Okay. Right.
to
You
know.
live in the north. Here in Stockholm, we don't have that issue at all.
I had thunder, but it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's here now, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
You
Thanks,
got
Julia.
it. You're welcome.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you know, if the
Yeah.
stream's just cut off, that's what happened.
And Thalion.
Is a spell an action?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I can't do another attack then.
Yes, you can. You do an attack and you do an extra attack, right?
Yeah, but I did a spell first.
That
Hunter's
is your. That is a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Well,
is
then
the
I...
spell a bonus action?
His spell, because your spell that you cast is an action to cast. But if you do a bonus action to cast, then you can use your action to hit.
But you can't do 2 spells.
No. But what I can do, really tell you, Kalle, you can do your spiritual weapon. That is a bonus action, and then you get to hit you with your spiritual weapon, and you can hit as well. But then you don't get an extra attack as a bonus action to it. Again.
Well, I will shoot it again.
Okay.
What the fuck?
The rules
The-
are sometimes
Fyong.
complicated. It hits.
And... Fyong.
So 10.
Oh, and-
your
Fyong.
Isn't the hunter's mark a D8?
Nope.
Oh,
d6.
If it's not a d6 on the level, but I don't think so. No, d8.
And
No,
as Thalion hits it with 2 arrows on the very close side of the very bottom of this dale, the Etius screams out in pain as it starts to look like it looks pretty hurt.
arrow to each head.
Yeah. So it just rears back, and it is its turn.
I can move, right?
Yeah, you can move.
La, 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 la.
So, so it's the Eti's turn, and the Eti is going to do, because it's so hurt, it's gonna run away.
Oh.
So, Kalle, you get an attack of opportunity if you want to.
Oh, yes, I do.
Of course
Okay.
you do.
Yes. Now, where's my attack?
don't kill it.
Oh, I will kill it.
I feel so sorry for it.
Yes.
This is twice the
Oh.
heads for
It
Garbod.
hits.
He tried to runte. What the fuck?
As it runs away, you pick up your maw and you swing it to the underside of it. Let's see how much damage.
Hit the tail!
10.
Can I do my next attack as well? Or is it
No,
just
not on a reaction. You can only do that
Alright.
on your turn.
Alright.
But 10. Garbod came closer to it, and everybody shot it so with one full round, and it's looking pretty hurt. So the Etty decided to run away. As it ran away, Garbod hit it with a perfectly good swing and made 10 bludgeoning damage, but it's still running and still managed to run into the forest line. It will dash, so it will book into the forest. So right now, you can manage to run after it to continue the fight, or you let it go.
Oh, I want to try
But the
to run
choice is
after.
yours.
I run down to Garbod.
Because
I'm-
now, do you wanna split? Do you wanna get away from the initiative roll, or shall we keep continuing?
Remind me, who was the one casting Thunderclap? Oh, Seraph.
I think it was Blinky,
He
right?
ain't wrong.
What?
Yeah, it's always Blinky.
It's always me.
I will not attack it again, but I will cackle like a mad witch and like run.
Run after it. I'm running down to Garbod.
I'm going to the cart.
So with that,
I'm
we're gonna
confused.
break initiative.
Well, I mean, he didn't run away
As the
from
Etty,
120 feet, did he?
let's see,
You can probably
At
hear
the-
it.
80 feet he ran
Well,
away.
that is fucked.
You wanna cast something at it?
Oh yes, I'm gonna cast another level 4 at him.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna
Okay.
try to prevent him from casting anything.
Why?
Fucking on you.
That guiding bolt is gonna burn him.
What would the judge think?
Well,
And I
He
jump
attacked.
towards Garbod and try to knock him over as he's trying to cast his spell.
Oh.
how can I deflect that with my AC?
Let's. You roll a 19,
Yeah.
and he was there. No. Make a dexterity. Just a flat out dexterity.
Me or Garbod?
No, Garbod is already shooting it, so it's a 19. So make a dexterity check just to see if you manage to take the hit. No, definitely not.
Oh.
So as you're thinking about it, you slip on a very, very, very wet moss and just tumbles down towards the cart. And as
Try the
Garbod,
magic.
Garbod, you hit the Etty, so roll damage.
Hmm.
As it's running away, you hit it all over its back. You can hear his backside and his
I think I already did.
his skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, 23. How do you want to do this?
Oh. God damn.
Well, that Etty has been bugging me for a long time. So I just gonna send it away. I'm like, you run, you coward! And I fired away my guiding bolt and tried to hit it square in the lower back of the lower back. Just
Tail.
Poor
The
Etty.
lower back, just you can hear this crack and almost like the sound of a watermelon getting
Yeah.
squashed, and the
And then I
force
wanna-
of this radiant energy burns on its skin as it leans down, and you can hear it scream and it just tumble to its knees.
Yeah. Then I want to run quick as fuck up to it.
Okay.
Because I have what is it called?
2 heads to collect.
Air dying.
Spirit dying.
Yes.
Oh.
What the?
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna try to save it
Okay.
as I touch it.
That is very
this is-
interesting.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I have
I'm
to
still
check
gonna
the
kill
spare
it.
the dying thingy. You touch it, increase it. Okay. As what the fuck, Kalle? So you,
I want to make
you can
sure
see
that
it blast us, and he just screams out and just tumbles into the ground, and you run the fuck up to it, and you touch it. It bleeds, but as you touch the spell, it gain effect, and I guess the healing, it heals the wound of it, and you have saved it from certain death, so it doesn't have to make death saving throws.
Walks by, and I guess he lies on his flat on his stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gonna go up and grab both heads and push them up, and I'm just gonna tell them, do they have hair?
They have hair. They have
Yeah.
like
Can I
mohawks.
hold up
But
the heads?
they are
and look?
just a reminder, Kalle.
Mm.
They are conscious. They have
This is
zero
when
hit
he
points.
heals them.
No.
This is-
Fucking
they have
casting
hero hit points,
himself.
but they will not die. But they have 1 hit point. But they
Yeah.
are not awoke. They are not awake.
Really?
They're-
Can I wake them up? I just
If
wanna
you-
look
if you
in their
heal them.
face. Yes, I heal them.
Okay.
I heal them. I do have healing, so I mean, why not?
How much
Yes.
do you heal?
Oh,
where
we're
do I
so
have the
lucky we
healing?
have a cleric that cares for us.
Cure wounds.
Uh,
I don't just want to do the small cure wounds. That is
Okay.
A tiny
D8.
little heal.
a D8.
1d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
Six.
So that is 9, I
Yes.
think.
Yes.
So you heal it back up to 9. No,
Yeah.
10. It's a total of 10.
Yeah.
But
Let's
yeah,
wake up.
as you do that, before that happens, it's going to be the cart first because this happened
Yes.
transaction as the Yeti runs away. So you reach the cart, guys. What do you want to do with the cart?
I say.
Yeah. You tumble down, you hit the side, and it stands up.
think
I
I'm-
wanna go on a. I want to go and check the loot thingy that I saw. You don't know that.
No, you saw some loot. What?
No, you don't know I saw some loot. I wanna go
I'm gonna go after Garbod.
because you
I
said
will.
there
I
was
will.
something like beneath somewhere something.
So what is Videl and Thalion doing?
And I'm going to the horses, Brunt and John.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to whistle for them.
Yeah.
Oh, aren't they by the?
They are still by the cart. You haven't sent them on their way.
Oh, okay.
So they are
Yeah.
there, and you're tending to looking at them. I want Rill to make an investigation check, looking for the looty thingy.
I want to like what I'm not so much looking for stuff as I'm trying to look for origin, like what it was, why it's been plundered, or like some kind of like information of why is this here, is this the Etin stash, whatever, something
Sure.
like that.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah.
As both Videl and Thalion, you walk towards the horses. They are rising up, and you have helped them, and they are standing there. They are quite spooked, but they are getting calmer with your presence. But they are still like very skittish, and they are. It looks like they are ready to run, but it's like that semi comfort as you are there, but they are not really. They are very unsure, but with some time you will manage to calm them down. As you are looking through the crates, they're all empty, both the barrels and the crates, but all of them have something together, and they all have a symbol of a golden unicorn on their side.
Oh.
And with that, Garbod, as you heal them, the both of them just staring
I
into
pull up their heads. Hello, boys.
Kill them again.
My name is Garbod.
Oh God.
Remember that?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
you boys are gonna tell me who your boss is. Really quick.
Make an intimidation check with advantage. Oh, rolls. Yeah. Stare at each other, like as they're hanging from their mohawk, staring at each other. He is like you. but bigger, stronger.
I don't think so, but okay.
Do I hear
So,
this?
do I know anything about giants? I mean,
Huh?
do I have any knowledge about these giants?
These type of giants.
Yeah.
Make a history check.
History check. 4. No. Okay.
Robin, have I made it here?
Yeah, you are
Sorry,
about
I'm-
now. You have reached
Okay.
Garbon.
So I didn't hear the thing that they say.
Kinda, yeah. They're not trying to be sneaky about it.
No.
Me? Like,
Oh.
With a 4, you're very uncertain about these types of entities. You know that there are mostly in the mountainsides,
Okay.
but you don't know anything about, leadership from them.
Okay. But so they're okay, boys. Shouldn't you be up in the mountains this time of year?
Yes.
What are you doing down here? Stealing horses and stuff.
Blinky, now you have arrived close by.
I'm still standing. I'm not gonna make my presence known, garbled yet, but I'm gonna be in the proximity.
My boss said if we get loot and food, we are allowed back home.
You are allowed back home.
Yeah. He hates Gamud. Gamud smells funny.
Alright, I don't think you smell that well either, but nonetheless, I've chosen to save you. So, according to law, your life is mine now.
Are you pulling a fucking Star Wars thing on this
Yeah.
fucker?
I mean, I don't know, I don't like Star Wars.
Make a persuasion or an intimidation check. Your call.
Persuasion.
I think Garbot has the high ground.
I do have the high ground here. I do have the high ground here. I'm sorry, but I do have the high...
Risa gives a walla bongo.
Yes, I want the Ula Bungo from you. That sounds okay.
To the planet core.
You have a life that to me now.
Maybe in another stream we're gonna play some Star Wars. Maybe
That would
next
be
time.
cool.
Yeah, maybe next time. But with intimidation, it growls and moans for a bit, but it seems to be like understanding that it's listening to you.
Yeah.
Right
Okay,
now.
boys. So this is the drill. You ain't gonna cause no more trouble on the road. You only eat animals from the forest now, right? And when I'm done with what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna help you back up to that mountain. And you're gonna...
No.
Oh, yes.
If no loot, no back.
Well, then you're gonna...
Zaglok smash Mordgod's head.
Okay, so who is Zaglof? Is they good or bad?
Zaglok.
Zaglok. Oh, yeah, sorry. You know my...
Zaglok chieftain.
Ah, okay. So then you're gonna stay down here.
Yeah.
Obey my command, because otherwise you're gonna end up on my belt. You don't want that.
It nods in confusion. You gather that it doesn't understand how it will fit on your belt, but
I'm gonna cut up your head and place it on my
you
belt.
can see one of the head just cocks in a very large conundrum in their head,
Yeah,
but the other one is like, engaging with you.
Oh, your brother gets it, but okay. So, no more fucking trouble on the road. We are alright? Uh-huh. Stay away from the road, okay? In the forest. Okay? And when I ask for a favor in return, you will help me. You will help us. That is for me. That is for us saving your life.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Does you understand me?
Garpot.
Me, Garbod.
Garpot.
Garbod.
Garbot.
Garbod. Which sealed the hammer.
It tries to come up from prone. Will you allow it?
I will allow it.
It will stand up, look at Garbod and go, and turn away into the forest, walking
Sounds
away.
like my
Oh
fourth
my
kind of names.
Blinky, do you want to do anything before the Etty goes away?
When he walks away, I'm gonna walk out like I just came here. What?
Hello,
And
Blinky, hello.
the Etty will disappear into the forest if nobody else want to do anything else to the Etty.
I'm so proud of you, Garbod.
Wait, what? You saw that? I mean, yeah, sure. I just missed the lethal spot on his back, so he did survive.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
That is what happened, Blinky.
Yeah, of course. It is.
So,
So it's dead then. Or did it? Yeah, okay, yeah.
no, I just missed the vital spot to kill
Mm.
it. You know,
Next
bad
one.
aim and bad aim and stuff. So,
Yeah, yeah.
I think it got points. At
Yeah.
least that's what we're gonna tell them.
Okay.
Nice.
Of course, I got your back, and I pat
Yeah.
his leg because I can't reach his back.
Oh yeah, patronize him, please.
Oh, yeah.
And you come back to the group, going down and really looking down at the crate, just had this discovery. So what do you guys?
I'm gonna return to the rest and like point towards the loot stash. I still don't know why the Etin was crying. Do I notice that there's no corpse of the Etin? Like, it's gone?
No, you're in the dale, in the very lowest point of the dale, the moss dale. So you don't see any dead Etis, but you can see that Garbod is bloody.
Okay. All of these crates and stuffs have the Unicorn Company logo on them.
Ooh.
I don't really know what that means. Either it raided them because everything seemed to be empty, or it just likes to collect boxes with unicorns on them.
There's nothing in the boxes.
I mean, I didn't really look that much inside. I was more interested in seeing what they were and why. Wow.
Oh my god, I'm telling them about what Ed said to me about
I'm going to check the boxes.
about
course you are.
him needing to loot for Cygrot. What his name was.
While I stand and pet John.
We need.
I look
John
over
is
at-
a good boy.
Yeah, he's a good boy. I look over at Garbod. So you didn't kill them.
No. It wasn't that time of day.
I'm proud of you.
That's good. They didn't deserve to die.
No,
Not
not
today.
today.
Videl, we need to get the horses up of this craters thingy.
Yeah,
I tell them about everything that Ed told me.
So Garbod tells you about it was down from the mountain. It was looking for loot, and it had some type of chieftain or a master that is called Zaglok.
Cyglok.
I wonder how big he is.
Can I roll a history check on that?
On Zaglok,
On Zaglok or the tribes of...
sure. Anybody that comes from the mountain can roll.
I'm too busy petting John. He's been a good horse today.
Yeah.
I imagine. With that 7.
Yeah,
Well, when we leveled up last time, I chose forest and mountain as my
Mm-hmm.
region. Do I get to roll then?
No, not history. You have to be in that specific region.
Do I know who Golden Unicorn Company is?
You would know a little bit of them. It is a trading company, a very common and well-known company that is trying to extend out its empire over the continent of Andaloria, and they have a lot of they have a lot of trade all over the continent.
Good. I want to check if there's something weird with the boxes, like if something was taken out of them and stashed somewhere else, like a trail. Can you search for that? Like
Make an investigation check.
16.
16. Looking into the boxes and looking around, it looks like the Eti was carrying them. As you're looking closer, most of them doesn't really have anything inside of it. All but one that is in the very bottom of all of the crates, and it looks like it's some type of clothes in it. And as you put it up, it looks like commoners' clothes, like traveling clothes.
Nothing special with them?
No.
No symbols?
No.
Okay.
They are very like bland and very like looks like they've been worn several times. And they are quite damaged.
There is no like traces of what could have been in the boxes? Like
No, it's very hard to distinguish it, but it
Okay.
looks like the Eti has been carrying in them and probably crushed them a little bit in its fist.
Alrighty.
Clumsy Etin.
So, my friends, you said before that there, Pat, that you are managed to take the horses and go up with the horses up from this moss slope, right?
Yeah, we need to take them back to the road, I guess.
And for the better of everything, together with everybody, you manage to pull up the horses, and then you pull up the cart, and all of your inventory that you had in the cart is still there.
Ooh.
But you managed to put up the horses up and the cart. Do you want to take them back towards the road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop the arm here, I think.
Yes.
I don't wanna
We
bring
haven't
it.
had enough arms in our cart.
Yeah.
We don't need more body parts. With
You sure?
yeah.
It'd be kind of cool with a skeleton arm, but yeah.
We might need it.
So, after like 20, 30 minutes of trying to push the cart in and the horses back to the road, you manage to get them back into this road and into the campsite, and you're back again from where you started.
I see nothing.
Should we be on the road again, maybe?
Well, what about the X's and circles?
I'm gonna go back to the region map now.
I'm sorry to break this to you people, but sleep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's in the middle of the night still.
Now. I'm all in for that, actually.
Yes. sleep.
Yes.
I would suggest I guess you can't fit Jon and Brunte in here in the dome.
No,
It's 9 large creatures, so it's like if we squeeze and lie on top of them, maybe.
9 large
Well-
creatures.
No, I
Well,
don't know. It's no wait. It's
Blinky
9
can...
creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside. I got them.
Oh, no.
But
then-
if oh, I can make them small for like 1 minute. No.
Oh my god! It would be horrible if you take them in and then they get big again with boom.
But to be honest, Blinky doesn't count as one medium size.
Yes.
Blinky
Oh,
is
Blink.
barely a small creature.
I'm a small creature.
If I
Yeah,
would
very-
turn
I'm
into
very-
a,
I'm
if I would
extremely
turn into a cat, could I get a long rest? As a cat.
You are only transformed for 1 hour.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm not an
Or
arch
how
druid yet.
about we actually? I mean, I could have a
We could.
like my.
I could just stand guard at the cart.
Yeah,
Are you
because
fully rested?
Thalion is fully rested.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that
Oh.
works too. Just
Yeah.
don't fight any ettins.
You don't need no spells?
Spell?
I don't know. Do you need to work up your magic from sleep?
Well, I only used one slot.
Thalion is magical as is.
I need to sleep.
Yeah,
I
me
need
too.
to sleep really bad. I made so many things large today.
Are you going to sleep on the road, on the cart, or are you going back up to the campsite? What did you say?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
It wasn't only Garbod's size that enlarged.
I
What?
was just tired because I made so many things
Wow.
large.
Come on.
Yeah, Blink is truly exhausted.
I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired.
2 points of exhaustion.
No. Oh god. Yes.
Okay.
Mm,
And rest when we are on the way.
On your way?
Yeah, I stand guard through the night so they can sleep, and then I can rest in the cart when we are on our way.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you go up to the camp, make the tiny hut, or do you stay in the cart?
Well,
I stay in the
do the
cart.
do the bubble move?
No.
No.
It's stationary.
Even if it's in a cart? If I put it on the cart?
It will stay stationary. Oh wait, I have to
Because
look.
if we sleep in the cart and make the thing on the cart, then he can sit in the cart in case we
Yeah.
don't move.
We're all sleeping inside a bubble, and
Yes, in
Thalion
a
is
cart.
outside like, come on, Jan, come on, Bertoni, run!
Yes.
would everything inside the bubble disappear, so Thalion will be sitting in a half a cart?
It will remain stationary for the duration.
Stationary in
meters
the
and-
cart.
Spell fails if an area includes a large creature or more than 9. The creature and an object within the dome can cast through with will.
I don't think we can put it on something
No.
that is moving.
No,
It doesn't say we can't, but probably
it doesn't
not.
say, but I would say if you cast it, it will stay on it, and as you move it, it will just plop, fall
Oh,
down to the ground. I would say it has to be stationary. Like
he's taking
standing
off and we
still.
can fall off with all the stuff.
Either that or the spell will just end.
I can't see, so I hope they're still here.
I will. No, you have to be stationary. You can make it in the cart as it's standing still. Yes, but if it moves, it will drop and then it will fade away.
Well, maybe it's better to do that. What do you guys think?
Well, couldn't we just rest while Thalion drives the cart?
Yeah.
We have quite a while left to get down
Well, we
to
never
Varel.
get a long sleep when we move. Have you noticed?
We never get a long sleep when we're out of town. so to
We
say.
never get a long sleep.
I noticed.
I think we should hide the cart as well as we can and then sleep in it, and I stand guard.
All right.
That's
All right.
okay on that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, Thalion, make a perception check as you are backing in the cart, and you
This
Group
bomb
effort
appears.
with a 9.
Are
with
we
a 9,
trying to hide the cart now?
No, he's making a perception check for something.
make us. I can roll for that.
God,
Did you
we're not
say
gonna be allowed
saving
to sleep.
throw?
Nope.
Wait, what?
No.
Liam hates sleep.
All right. So Thalion, during your last part of your long rest, I feel that we can do that. Yeah, we do that. So
Wait, are we resting? Because I want to
I
do something
guess.
with my scepter.
okay, Thalion is going to look around and for everybody to sleep in. You could do if you want to do something. Absolutely.
No, 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 no. I'm gonna move over to Blinky.
What?
Mhm.
What?
This is when it starts. You're starting to steal people's souls as they sleep. I told you guys.
I'm gonna tap Blinky like, hey, 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 are you asleep?
With the scepter?
No, 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 with my hand.
Yeah.
Poke.
What? What
Okay.
is it?
I'm just gonna hold up the scepter in her face, like, you know this. You've seen me having this, right?
You big ball of
Oh yeah,
black thing?
my big black ball. Can you? I want you.
It's
Well,
not ball.
okay, wait. How do I want to? Wait, give me a moment.
Breed. Maybe that's gonna let it slip out. Do you want
There-
my help, Rill?
Yes.
I say with the
There-
biggest smirk, and the satisfaction is apparent.
Could you, please,
Mhm.
put a useful spell inside the scepter? I can store a spell inside the scepter and then use it.
You mean like you take it from me, or you?
No, 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 no. You still like if you sleep now, you'll get it back, so you can use it. But I will still have access to it because it will be stored inside the scepter. Like,
Mhm.
think of it as an emergency thing.
Mage hand.
I don't
Yeah.
need a cantrip.
You'll get sky
My
rise.
spell in my scepter. Cast Mage Hand.
It's an emergency.
I was thinking maybe it doesn't necessarily need to be an attack spell if you're uncomfortable with that. So maybe like I don't know that cat nap you had or something in case we really need to do that several times.
Oh, that's clever. Hmm. What do you want in it? You want catnap? You want a sleep staff?
You want catnap?
I was just gonna the scepter can be
It
stored
sounds
in
like catnap sounds like a sour piece of candy. I want catnap.
Sounds like I'm gonna give her drugs.
You
want some catnap in there? Yes, I have some stashed.
If I understood the scepter correctly, it can't be a spell that is above my, like, the level I could use on a spell. But since we're at the same level, it shouldn't
Yeah,
be an
you're a
issue.
warlock.
Which...
So you could use anything,
Mhm.
literally.
Well, I mean, I don't really know what you're capable of. You're like this little bundle of surprises.
Yes, that I am, aren't I?
If you don't take offense to being called little.
I am little. So I don't take. Should I take offense?
I don't
that a-
know. I don't know. Some people
Are
hate
you-
being called short if they're short.
What?
It's just a statement of facts, isn't it? It's more like I don't like being picked up and put on someone's back. I'm saying hushly. Well,
I mean, if you have a suggestion, I mean, I'm open for suggestions.
Do you fall a lot?
I mean, if we're climbing, I would probably fall.
I have stuff for that, if you want to send messages long ways, I have that. I have a door that you can pass through and get away with.
Oh, I like that.
You like that?
I like getting away.
I have noticed. No, insult meant. I also get away. We have the enlarge reduce thing. You want to make a hut? identify something?
I mean, phew, so many options.
Maybe you want an army of inanimate objects walking around you to your whim.
So what? No.
We have that too.
Wow, you really are full of surprises. How about that door?
You want the door? Okay.
I mean, it would be stored for a week, and if I haven't used it within a week, it will just fade away, and it can be replaced whenever.
Tell you what, I'll give you a spell in this scepter.
Uh-huh.
I'm just wondering, why did Thalion tell you that there's a treasure room inside the scepter? You did. I wrote it down. You said I don't know. You said the treasure room. I have it written down.
I
But a
think
lot.
I asked if there was a treasure room in the
You-
dwarf.
Uh,
I don't know if there's a treasure room inside the.
no, but you said something about like the room inside the scepter.
Yep.
Ah.
Yep, you did.
If it was a
Maybe.
treasure room, you said something about your room.
Well, this isn't a normal scepter. We kinda need to keep it a secret within
That
the
much I
group.
noticed.
And since you now seem to be a part of the group, for better or worse, I guess you should know that the scepter is kind of like, how to say, sometimes it gets crazy and decides to just suck people inside it and put them through crazy stuff.
Okay.
There's
Like-
a library in there and like a really strange looking librarian, I guess, of sorts. And you can get knowledge, but it will cost you. And
Okay.
it's like he said this with a really spooky voice, like, you can gain whichever knowledge you want, but there is a price. And yeah,
All right.
so I'll be sure to bring you next time this piece of thingy decides to do some crazy bullshit. How about that?
Sounds good.
You put the
Great.
spell inside of it?
Do I have to touch it?
No, you don't have to touch it. You can point at it and cast whatever spell you
Oh,
want to.
please put a spell on me.
I put a spell.
Mm-hmm.
And you put dimension door.
I put dimension door in there.
Okay. You point at it, you cast it. You can see your energy from your hand reaches inside of the scepter, and it starts to glow very intensely. With first of your color, of your magic, and then it just swift around and turns to this very dark blue essence inside of it. And you can swear, for a very small, faint second, you can hear almost like a gesturous laugh from within it. Like,
You cursed me, you bitch!
but nothing more happens.
You hear that?
No, it came with a sound effect. How amusing.
Sound like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, well it should be in there, I suppose. Thank
I
you,
mean-
Rill, for including me in this group thing.
Yeah, don't make me regret that.
I'm not. I will won't.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm just
You're
gonna walk away.
welcome.
Walks away a little bit and then drops.
Yup.
There is big shame. Help you anytime.
I'm
Do
sure you
anybody else
will.
want to do something before they fall asleep? I take that as a no then.
I'm gonna sleep and change my spells.
You can do that. And Thalion, you sit
Yep.
through the night. The rest of the remaining night, it's quiet. You can hear some birds, nocturnal birds, and small critters are running around in the forest. And after some hours, the sun will rise, and it gets intensely warmer as the sun progresses up into the sky. And as morning comes, you are all allowed to put in your first long rest.
Thank God!
And now you die! Roll
No!
initiative! No.
Oh, I'm so happy. A long rest.
I've never done this in the whole campaign, even before this. That's my other character.
That feels so nice.
Oh, confirm. Oh, yes.
Woo!
You wake up the next morning with knowing from Thalion that nothing has really happened. You start a fire, you have some breakfast, you drink some tea/coffee, and then after you have done that, you're ready to continue your adventure. So, my friends, before you decide anything of traveling, I want somebody to roll a D100 for me. And I want that person to be Blinky.
To do, because I don't know.
You roll a D100.
D100. Is it this?
Yay!
Hey, I made it!
25.
Because you showed me this. Hey. That's where we found the fudge dice. I don't know.
Roll a D20.
No.
Uh.
This is never good. It's gonna be another fucking barrel in the middle of the
Yeah,
road.
exactly. Another old man.
Yeah, the
Same gang is
survivors
gonna-
are out on
We
the...
can do.
We don't need those other guys. We can still do it. What is it?
Mhm.
I roll this. Oh. Happy music.
It is a beautiful day as you are progressing out and continue on to your adventuring. The sun is still high up in the sky. It's a little bit warmer than usually, and you can feel almost the dryness in the air also as you must drink more water this day.
How did we drink water of it?
I am keeping
Dehydrated.
I am keeping tabs how much water you have still.
Okay, no, I just meant you. Never mind. Continue.
I
So-
mean,
Where do you want to go?
we will continue on our merry way towards the stupid statue. Someone wanted to make a side. I mean, the pretty statue that someone thought had like cultural value and wanted to
It's a
check
dwarven
out.
statue.
So you are not going to the indications on the map. You're just going.
Oh yeah, those as well.
It is your call. You can change if you want to.
We can take them on our way back. No, I want to go. I want to go to the circle.
Oh,
I-
which? Who wants to go to the circle?
I do.
I can see the twitch in Vidal's eyes. I know he wants to go to the fucking circle.
I'm kind of curious too.
Don't tell me Vidal wouldn't go. This is out of character.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how he would break the news that he wants to go to the circle. Well, since they have it on a map, it must mean something.
We
But-
care because
Why not?
We do have a divine mission.
Not on a time limit. Alright.
Fine. Circle it is.
Sundarith Forest, how fast have it been growing?
What you have known surprisingly rapidly.
Is it like
People have thought that usually they think about in about a month or so, or no, 2 or 3 months. Probably sun bright fields are gone.
So we do
But
have a time
months.
limit.
I mean,
Months.
So a day or two shouldn't matter that much. Maybe.
See,
Nope.
she wants it.
Yeah.
You know I want it, but I kind of also want to help.
Yeah, as a player, I want to go, but my character is like, we have more important stuff to do.
I mean,
I just want to go because it's a circle on a map.
yeah, I want to go because it's a circle on the map. I happen to have like this
Well, let's go then.
lady whispering in my ears.
Garbod.
I feel like an evil GM that I give you this piece of candy on the road.
Yes.
Garbod, what do you think? Should we keep on going towards Varil, or should we go to the circle on the map?
I think we should look at the circle. I mean, injustice be there.
Well, everyone is agreeing to go to the circle then.
Should we ask the horses to vote as well when we're doing this? I mean, maybe Jon doesn't want to go.
As you are riding the cart and horse, the horse doesn't really say anything. It just makes sounds as it tries to push the cart.
Well,
It's hard to
Thalion can
do.
ask the horses.
Oh God! Are you going to ask the horses?
Spend a
No,
spell
I don't
point.
want to use a spell slot for that.
Are you sure?
Yes,
I want
I
to know
know the horses.
what kind of
They do what we.
kind of a dialect would they have?
A Scottish, I think.
Scottish horse.
A Scottish horse?
Oh.
Can't it be like a Russian horse?
We're gonna rush it.
Jan
I'm
is
just gonna run
definitely a Russian.
over you. Oh God!
Yeah, it
You
is.
don't want me to make a Russian horse.
We're gonna insult every ethnicity before
Yes.
we're done.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
dear.
Bryn, det är en östgötska.
Kommer från Skövde.
Yeah,
Alltså,
that,
So,
östgötska
while
var
we're
det
discussing what accent the horse
Mjällby.
would have, I want to summon Nyx and have Nyx fly like in front of the cart.
You summon the owl in the middle of the air. It goes ho, and just flies away.
Can't he scout the circle?
Yeah.
I think
How
it's pretty
far away is it? Because I think it's too far.
Is this accurate?
It
No,
is
it's not.
not really accurate. It is hard really to know the pinpoint of it. If you have a very it is probably some hours away. But now you haven't found a road, you haven't found anything, so you go off-road. And if you go with the cart, it will be taking a longer time. But if you go
But
on
we
foot,
hide the
it
cart.
would take 2 or 3 hours to get there, probably. Maybe less, maybe more.
So a question about Voice of the Chainmaster,
Mhm,
where it says that I can communicate telepathically with my familiar.
mhm.
I can't see any range limit. I only see that we need to be on the same plane of existence.
I think it is to find familiar.
But I have
Spelling-
Voice of the Chainmaster.
Right.
You can communicate telepathically with your familiar. Perceptive source through senses. Speak. So, like, I'm not looking to spy. I'm more looking like if I can communicate telepathically as long as we're on the same plane of existence, I
I
could
would say
send it
yes. Yeah, I would say yes.
flying
cannot-
away.
You
I
cannot
couldn't look.
see it, or you cannot see through or hear from it, or sense it, but you could telepathically have a conversation with it.
So I could get like strange imagery back and then try to
Yeah.
interpretate what Nyx is trying to tell me.
If you want to do that, you can send the bird away. It will take. Let's see. Then it's the bird way.
Yeah, and it's
About an
the owl has
hour.
a fast flows.
Oh.
Owl
Maybe an
has-
hour or less. If you send.
I mean, we could
owl.
start walking in that direction while Nyx is going.
Mhm.
So when Nyx
tree.
gets the spot, Nyx will just communicate back to me.
Sure.
So we have kind of like some sort of sense of what we might find before we get there.
Sure.
Should we hide the cart and lead the horses then?
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable leaving the horses
No,
again. Let's
not
leave them
me
with
either.
us. We need an insurance, then we can start leaving them again.
They've been traumatized enough.
More horses.
You said you wanted to eat them.
Yes, I don't want them spoiled when I'm going to eat them.
Wow.
Naturally.
Well, you're not eating these horses, Garbod.
No, I'm not eating them right now. I agree to that.
If you eat
They're
Brunte,
really
you're dead.
fattening.
John going to eat you if you eat Brunte.
Well,
So-
let's go.
You leave? You take the horses with you, and
Yeah.
the cart.
No.
The cart. We hide the cart.
You hide the cart, okay? And then you take your horses, okay? I want Nyx to make a perception check.
Yes, sir. Dude. Flip. Flip.
And I want 2 members of the group to make perception checks as well.
I have +5.
Yeah, so do I. I'm doing it.
Oh,
Head.
why does
Eight.
Nyx have to be cursed with my rolls?
Yeah.
Okay. After an hour of walking, I would say, going towards the circle, you don't see anything in particular. Only just dense forest, moss, and old like branches and whatnot. As you walk through them, they just break. And you can hear them echo inside this forest. There's a lot of bark from trees, from dying trees that are left on your path as you're going by with your horses. After an hour trying to communicate with Nyx, you get the imagery that it sees trees.
What the useless
Like
owl?
canopy. Yeah, like canopy, trees, more trees. And then it kind of like asks you, you get a slight image of you, get a sense of return, question mark.
Wow.
But none of you see anything in particular as you're getting closer towards the circle.
Do we hear anything?
Wait,
With your perception check?
wait.
No.
With their perception. That perception.
Wait, give me a few seconds.
But it's very,
Mhm.
a little bit unnerving.
Is it night right now?
No,
What time of day is
it is. It is still morning.
Is the,
It is in the early days, in the early part of the day.
is the forest kind of
Yeah.
empty?
I have advantage on my perception with Nyx.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm just
Roll
gonna
higher
think
than
back.
mine.
I'm just gonna think back to Nyx.
Don't
and,
worry.
like,
I will predict it. It will be a 5. I
Thank
just gonna shout it out. I have a hunch.
Ah.
I have a hunch.
Is
It's
it a
gonna be a
natural?
5. If I get a 5, if that is a 5, Kalle, you owe me a beer.
Yeah, and you
Uh,
owe me
it-
like 12 beers already, so I mean, it will be 11
One
then.
less.
So is
Yeah.
it a nat
Like-
5 or a total of 5? That's important.
Yeah.
Nat 5.
That means I need to roll a 2, which
Yep.
wouldn't be a surprise. I'm just gonna
No.
think back to Nyx, like, okay, I know there's trees in the forest. Just try a little bit harder.
Look now, this is a 5, guys.
Ooh.
So denied.
No! So I guess this means you owe me a beer right now, don't
No, that was not the deal.
you? Oh, it is the deal.
Kalle, suddenly you feel something crawling. No.
And I'm dead, yes.
Goodbye, Kalle.
As you are progressing more in, you get another report from Nyx. We will say this is another roll. Let's add another 10 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
You get the sense that Nyx has landed on a branch, and you see the ground. You get like an imagery of like the forest, but it's an opening, and you see triangles and a circle in the middle of all these triangles. And then Nyx flies closer. The triangles get bigger, and you hear them like. It sounds like some sort of textile, and Nyx looks, and you can see something that is squared, but it's hollow, and hanging from it, it's like these long black like handle, and then it's just a round oval sphere in the just in the backside of it. And then the connection is lost. Not like it's dead, but it's like the last piece of imagery you're getting from.
So I just heard back from Nyx, and I feel like I need to talk to my owl about the communication, because I got a lot of geometric shapes. And I'm not quite sure how to interpret geometric shapes. First I thought, oh, triangles and like a circle in the middle. Maybe it's like tents and like a fireplace in the middle. And then it turned into a square. And then there was like a pole. And then there was something hanging. And
Where did we find the map again?
Yeah.
Do you continue in?
Did a symbol?
Yeah.
What was hanging in the
it
square?
might. Yeah,
Like a rune symbol?
I don't. Maybe it was like a flag with a symbol on that he was trying to communicate to me.
Anything
Also,
moving?
I didn't get any imagery back of people or like creatures of any kind. So
Should we expect a camp, maybe?
I'm just gonna think back to Nyx to tell him to like stay put and warn me if he sees anything that would be a threat to us, like humans or whatever creatures.
You get another imagery back, as it looks like Nyx is jumping around on the ground, and you can see it looks like a large, like it looks like a liquid on the ground, and you get the immediate scent of like iron.
I mean, can we really trust this owl or whatever it is?
It's retarded.
I mean,
It looks like liquid, like oil, with its sight,
Wait,
we need
what
a
was
new
the
pair of eyes.
and the
what
smell
was the shape?
like a puddle
Like a
of oil, but it smells like iron.
listen, guys.
This
It's
owl
trying
has
really
very
hard,
weird
okay?
eyes. This owl has very weird eyes.
Well, at least
It's trying to describe it without words.
Should I scout ahead, maybe?
I get the smell of iron
Mm-hmm.
and a puddle
That's
that
blood.
looks like oil.
It looks like oil.
It could be blood, yes.
Yeah,
you're
it
correct.
could be blood.
And if it smells like metal,
Maybe it's blood and then it's drawn in geometric shapes.
well, if it's black and smells like iron, it's blood.
The coal. I
Yes.
bet it's the coal.
Yes.
And it's like all these like weird cultist symbol drawn in blood all over. That's why
Yes.
it's so hard for my owl to describe it. You see, my owl is
the
clever,
witch
okay?
place. The witch place that Ethan talked about.
Oh, the Ethan did talk about a witch.
Did I hear that? Oh, I don't remember.
I mean, you heard it because he was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
screaming it at
Screamed
me.
I was yeah.
Do everybody continue on forward, or do you send anybody at first?
Well, now we have to know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
we need to
continuing.
go.
I think
forward.
we should at least try to sneak.
And we can sneak, but I mean, I told Nyx to like tell us if anything was dangerous, and then he sent me a puddle of blood.
Well,
so
Nyx might think a triangle is a dangerous object, so
Mhm.
I don't
he's
really
not.
trust that owl.
well, to be fair, the owl is just a week old, so
Is it even that in like 2 days? No, it's actually
it's
1
actually
week and 2 days. Yes.
yes.
Yeah, 1 week and 2 days. He's trying, okay?
Yeah.
He had a really weird growing up period in my pocket.
Intense childhood.
No,
I
yeah,
mean,
as we
he
say,
came in a dream, so I mean,
Oh, it's Übergrund. I sense owls in the moss. Hmm. We had that conversation
That's
the
the
other
worst
day.
case.
Yeah.
okay. Someone remind me that next time we have some kind of downtime, maybe when we're traveling again and not looking for a cult, that I should have like this kind of exercise with Nyx where I hold up like, this is a triangle. If you show me a triangle, this means like bad, or this is a circle. Circle means good, and like a star, that means treasure or something. So we can, like...
Maybe you can train it to like draw with its claws on the ground. Yeah.
Oh. Maybe it's artistic owl, or maybe just gonna send me stick figurines that we're gonna try to interpret it instead.
Yeah, but then it can be like 2 scratches means this and 1 scratch means this.
Well, Thalion,
Yes.
you had dwelled among the forest animals like owls. Is
Yes.
this any behavior owls have shown to you when you've spoken to them?
Nope. But some owls are
Preacher.
wise.
indeed
Listen,
they
he's
are.
not a
Thalion.
normal owl. You can't.
Well, should we go on?
Yes.
Yes?
Should
Okay.
be stealth.
If that is so, I want everybody in the group make a stealth check. This is gonna be a group stealth.
Oh, okay.
Group effort!
Yeah,
So
so,
I'm
it's,
going
the
to-
majority has to reach above a DC. It's starting up strong, I see.
Oh yes, I'm on point.
2-2.
Fantastic.
So
Ah,
I would declare that is not a success, as you are all going into the forest line, breaking twigs and branches, and really just falls flat.
But my boots make me make no sound on any surface.
That is
Oh.
true.
Yeah, but
But you're
So I'm like Legolas on snow, like
yeah,
You and me are stealthy as fuck, but
the rest of us.
yeah.
Oh, real? Did you hurt yourself falling?
You fall into the ground, into some branches, and break
Should have taken
a
a fall
lot,
and
make a
fell.
lot of sound.
I help reel up. I knock my horns on a rock.
I'm just gonna get up quickly and thank you for help. So brush myself off. Use precipitation to like clean myself a bit. And like, I'm fine. I meant to do that. There was like shiny rock there.
But it takes a while, and you reach this point that you can hear later on. You can hear in one of the branches, "Whoa!" That Nyx is singling and seeing you with your natural one, like "Whoa!" screams at you.
I would be surprised if it didn't see me.
Lovely.
And in this opening, you can see there's a camp of approximately like between 7 or 8 tents that are in a circle around this huge camp, this huge fireplace. And in the middle of this fireplace, you can see a stand, like a food stand, and hanging from it is one of these frying pans.
Oh.
And
Oh.
apparently what Nyx was trying to describe.
Well, you can all
Aw.
call me the Owl Whisperer now. I was right. This is a camp with tents and
You
a
said
fireplace. I said it after you
Also-
started to confuse me. My first
But-
hunch was the tents and a fireplace.
Where's
But
the blood?
as you are reaching out from this area, I'm gonna roll 2 times, so there's 2 people, and it's gonna be Garbod, and it's going to be Blinky. I want you guys to make dexterity saving throws.
What?
No, wait, what? Why?
Because I told you so.
Take
That's not
why?
fair.
I mean,
Because all of you rolled pretty shitty perception checks.
There's gotta be a rule against this.
Oh, you both
Yeah.
fail.
No.
Wait. Can I add my
Oh.
something to my dexterity saving throw because I have a shield?
No, this is not towards the shield. This is not an attack per se.
Okay.
So as you are getting out from the forest line, stepping in some of the bushes nearby, you hear a and it intensely hurting from your leg.
Oh no!
And and Blink, you take 4 points of piercing damage, and Garbo, you take also 4 points of piercing damage. As you're looking down, you can see this bear trap has just captured you, and you're right now you are sitting.
Ow.
You are stuck. In this
One
place.
thing, Blink is quite short.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I just imagined a bear trap like
Yeah, that's why I'm like
in her
no!
waist.
That is a fair point.
Yeah, no, fuck you!
So, just make it more interesting. Roll another dexterity saving throw, Blinky.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Kneecap.
You have failed, but this is where it traps you.
I have
Uh,
armor on my leg. Should that help me?
It helps a little bit, but it goes through the armor. But you can,
What?
yeah.
What a fucking.
So it only takes your leg,
Ah,
and it takes a huge portion of your leg,
Ow!
and it hurts like a ma.
I scream from the tippy top of my little lungs.
I tried to muffle her.
Make a stealth check with disadvantage.
Fuck's sake.
How much?
All of
12.
12.
As you're getting close by, you try to muffle Blinky a scream out in this area.
No, you know what I do?
What?
I throw
what-
silence around us.
Clever little shit.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I just wanna look at one thing though. I have to look on silence first. I do believe it is a concentration spell.
Oh.
And Garbot, you're hurt.
Well, hey,
Right.
4 damage. I have armor.
It's still as you take damage, you can cast it. You will cast it. I will allow you to cast it. But you're still stuck. So
Yes.
Blinky still scream, but now it's just silent. You can see Blinky just
It's like a clunk. Ah!
I tried to
And-
bend open the bear trap.
yeah.
Oh.
Make an athletic
I
check.
wanna help.
And also, if you help, it is an advantage on that person. And the same goes for you, Garbod. If it's you try to pull it off, it's an athletic check.
I instinctively bite the one trying to
You know
get
what? I
mine
think I have
off.
something for this as well.
Who is
Can
trying?
Can I throw freedom of movement on somebody?
Let's see. I do believe that freedom of movement is a concentration.
What is that?
Freedom of-
It makes you
No,
escape
it's
stuff.
It is not. So
No.
yes, you can cast on any willing. Okay, so
Can I escape then?
if you cast silence and cast it on yourself, you can just you are loose from the bear trap if you cast it.
Or just use your strength and save your spells. I mean, sorry, I can't talk because we're silent.
I know, but
Garbod,
Really,
do
is it-
Garbod.
Garbos is gonna Garbod. So what is Garbod doing?
well, oh yeah. Then can I just pull my strength and try it first? I just wonder
Sure.
if it works with freedom of movement on traps.
It does.
Okay.
You are considered grappled.
Ah, I love rules. I'll use my strength first, and if that fails, I'm just gonna do freedom of movement.
Make an athletic check. But from the other side, you see Videl lean down and opens up for Blinky, and Blinky, you are loose from the bear trap.
I instinctively bite him.
Yeah. You can feel very sharp teeth sink into your
I'm used to it.
Not fur. Yeah.
I'm a goat. I'm
Yeah.
used to things biting me. I want to do a medicine check on Blinky once she's biting me.
Wait, did we get her out of the trap first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You roll a
Okay.
23. But Garbod, you failed. You try to get it up, but it has hinged inside of your metal.
I'm gonna look shameful around and then just quickly cast freedom of movement. Like, oh god, that was no problem. I'm a little bit ashamed.
And
You're so strong.
Yeah,
is-
I know.
It is
I mean-
very weird when you're checking Blinky. It's bleeding, but it feels like it's bleeding more than it has. That is, but it looks not so wounded. But you get the sense that Blinky is very wounded.
Can I tend to the wounds to stop the bleeding, at least?
Of course
With
you
that
can.
medicine check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that medicine check, you manage to stop the bleeding. You think?
I think, okay. I know I stopped the bleeding.
Yeah.
I mimic the words "thank you."
Then I want to do a perception or maybe an investigation on the bear trap.
Yeah.
Is it an investigation, perception, or what do you think?
It is an investigation check to study the bear trap.
Yeah, then I'm gonna do that.
And I want to look around and see if anyone noticed us.
Please make a perception check. As Videl, you are after you have bent up the bear trap, you drop it with no sound, but then you start to investigate it. As Real, you're starting to like lean down and look at it. As Real, you are scanning the whereabouts around you. You see nothing more but forest, and you hear
I also wanna
nothing.
I also want to ask my owl to flutter up and look around a bit as well.
It looks at you from within the sphere and go, and flies away.
When I'm lying there, can I check for more traps around us?
Sure.
Since I'm already on the ground.
Before, I would say this happened before Thalion's perception check. Vidal, as you are looking at, also Julia, you can roll for looking at them.
I did.
How much you roll?
A natural 20 with +4.
Mm.
Yeah.
Then you go before Vidal. As Vidal is studying you, and you are instinctually going down to the ground and look around, and you see from whence you came, there are several bear traps lying all over around this encampment. So there you with your natural 20 you can see 8 more around the encampment.
I send message to everyone
Uh-huh.
at a time and say, "There's more traps."
As Videl looks at the bear trap, at first it looks like a bear trap, but it's very well made. It is not usually it's like a flat, like an iron just holding the creature. This has teeth. And as you look at the more teeth of the metal of it, it has been sharpened and it looks well taken care of. And on the platform where you stomp on it, you can see a rune in the middle of it,
Oh,
like carved rune.
Andor Kadir.
It is not. It is not dwarven,
Oh,
but it looks like a rune.
recognize the language of it?
Make an Arcana check.
I'm trying to make gestures to Garbod to drop the silence. Like,
How do you do that? Just do the Hey Macarena.
oh my god!
And I begin to strip off my clothes. I look like an Indian with a mohawk.
Ah!
No, okay, I'll drop the silence.
Thank you.
You're
As
welcome.
you study the rune, you get no indication what this rune really means.
Can
It
I
lo-
read the rune?
It doesn't. It isn't a language. It seems to be a magical rune or something. And with that, perception check from Thalion as you were looking around, as everybody started to look around, and Garbo does the Hey Macarena thingy with the mohawk.
No, that was YMCA.
YMCA with in the middle of this encampment. You look to the northeastern side on where you're coming from, towards this way, and you see on top of you can see that it goes up towards like more of hills and go up towards the more rocky mountainside. And on the mountainside, you can see somebody is standing on the edge, and it looks like it's very large creature, and it looks like it has a stick or a quarterstaff in its other hand, and it just stares down at the dale where you are. But it's very far away. You can barely see it, but with a 23 and you're an elf, it's
And
not
my
really...
circlet.
And your circlet, you manage to get a little that you see that there's somebody is studying you from afar.
I can actually see details in very far ranges.
It has a quarterstaff, and it looks like it hangs bubbles, like small like trinkets from it, and it seems to be like feathers, dark feathers on the top of it, sprouting out from the top of it. It looks like a twisted tree branch type of quarterstaff. It has a cloak all over itself, and it looks like on the very like shoulder pads, it has like sporadic like feathers of crows, and it looks like it has long black hair dangling from underneath the cloak. And you get the sense that this creature is about, it probably has passed 2 meters in length, but it's hunched down.
Does Thalion tell the rest, or like?
Yes, I do. I whisper, "There's a guy up there on the hill with feathers and shit."
Okay, so when he says that, I want to grab Thalion's arm, and then I'm gonna look through Nyx's eyes. And have Nyx fly even closer to that thing.
It starts to fly against it, and it's about 100 feet away from it. You see the more details of this creature coming closer. As you get closer, it reaches out with its hand. You can see almost talon-like fingers coming out from the cloak, and suddenly Nyx's sight is gone. And everybody else who see that, you can see there's a color of like purple around the bird, and it looks like it's dispelled.
Oh.
Not killed.
Not killed. Dispelled.
So no feathers falling down.
No. And then and the creature just turns around and goes up towards the mountainside again.
What was that dude doing?
I don't know, but I am so tempted to resummon Nyx and have it fly after him again, and just ask it who the fuck it is and why it's fucking with my owl. But I'm not gonna antagonize whatever that is for now.
Let's check the camp first.
Yeah.
Wait. There are traps. Did you hear me?
Let's go around the traps.
I'm gonna throw little stones in the traps.
Yeah, that's just.
So, one by one, you manage to like poke the visible bear traps that you find, and it's the same design as Videl has studied.
So everyone have the rune.
What does it look?
The same rune.
I'm gonna keep the one I found that I removed from Blinky. I'm gonna keep that.
Rune.
Bring it.
I'm gonna draw the rune in my book.
I want to investigate one of the traps because I know some hunters use some kind of poison to tranquilize their prey when they are captured.
Make an investigation check.
I have used it myself sometime.
You lean down and look at the trap, looking for some sort of poison or venom or anything on them. but it doesn't seem to be designed for that. It is designed to hurt somebody, like wound them. It is not supposed to like snip it and kill whatever is there or hold it in place. It's supposed to wound the creature.
Okay.
Does it feel like the traps are designed to keep stuff away?
No,
Or inside?
make an insight check. Just call for an insight check, I would say.
I would say it's to warn the camp if someone
in-
steps in.
Inside.
As you're studying the pattern of the traps, it is leaning towards the side of the forest where they can be ambushed. But you get the sense that these traps were not here before. The bandits were here last. You get the sense that these have been probably triggered later. And you get the sense that maybe these are to not let anybody from the camp get out.
Oh.
Oh.
Figured something was fishy.
Hmm.
Or at least trying to do something with them, wounding them, hurting them.
I find that hypothesis very unlikely. I think it's a warning system.
It's a cult, and they don't
I'm-
want anyone
I'm a
to leave.
See,
I'm a
I'm right again. I'm right again. I was right with the tent. I was right with the campfire. I'm right with the cult.
There's still probably blood smear somewhere.
Oh yeah, we haven't found that yet.
Is the camp like human camp?
You
Or
get
is
the
it-
sense that this was probably the bandits' camp, but it's
Oh,
it's
okay.
very close resembling the camp that you camped in before the Eti came.
Let's loot the tents.
Let's
Be careful, maybe.
yes, watch for traps.
Oh,
Make
fuck
another
Yes,
investigation
what
check.
she said.
That's a big thunder.
Yes. I'm
Make
gonna look for
an
traps.
investigation check.
Everyone. Or
Yeah,
yeah.
I hope.
sure.
I'm gonna look for traps.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
We are great at looking for traps.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There
together.
are
Especially
no more
with me.
traps.
I hate my plus. Do you realize how low my roll has to be if I have +5?
It's like a what is it? 4?
I'm
You're
rolling
in.
through shit today.
Cursed by the
Blinky
dice.
that is more proficient in the looting.
Yeah.
With all of you together, you managed to figure out that this camp has been looted before you arrived. Most of the places where valuable things are, like treasures or weapons, has been looted away. The only thing that is still in this campment is some piece of fabric. It looks like clothes, and like pelts of like wolves, and some dry food left in one of the tents. Blinky
No.
managed. Huh?
No, okay, I'll take that later.
And Blinky, at the very edge of the encampment, on one of the outskirts, on the right side of the encampment, you find a huge puddle of coagulated blood on the ground,
Oh.
and around one of these bear traps.
A very important question. Is any one of the wolf pelts better looking than my? I have.
Can I make an investigation check?
Don't fuck
Please
me
roll
over
a
here.
natural 1.
No, please don't.
13.
13. Okay.
You get the sense that these are, I would say, yours is better, well kept.
Okay.
I would say that. This is more weared and teared.
Ah,
It has seen adventure before.
peasants. Throw my cape over my shoulder. Oh,
I
I
go
don't.
to the fireplace,
Yeah.
and I want to see if I can figure out how long ago it was lit, and
You've
Okay.
rolled pretty many times. I would say this will you get for free. There's still embers in the campfire, and you get a slight warm, like a room temperature of it.
I want
Oh.
to take a little taste of the blood.
You take a test of the blood.
Yes.
You put
Yeah,
your
yeah,
you put your finger in it and take your. I would say gnomes in my world would have like claws,
They do probably.
talon, claw.
They're little.
You take a little claw. You manage to. It's a layer on top of it. It's coagulated, so you get through the blackness of it and go into the very gooky
Moist.
of it, the moist of it. You taste it. It's quite coagulated. It's probably been coagulated for a little bit.
The creature on top of the mountain goes, "What the fuck?"
What are you doing, man? Disgusting.
I'm just gonna lean down to Blinky and like, what are you doing?
I'm checking the blood.
Have you ever
Yeah,
heard of like blood transfer diseases? Do you understand how dangerous that is?
No,
You have
I
blood all
do
over
now.
your face.
What do you say, Kalle?
You have blood all over your face. Is that really tasting?
Do I have blood on my face?
Yeah.
Take it. It's like-
I thought Garbod were walking through a
I-
puddle of blood and just splash it all over himself.
No, that would be so uncivilized.
Oh yeah,
That was
you
a
can't have
fucking
that,
big one.
right?
Yeah, with the head dangling from your belt.
Oh, you.
Oh,
Are you-
I
are you-
saw that thunder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
It was shook the
Whoa.
whole fucking house.
The elementals are here.
Down here in Stockholm.
Wait! Wow!
Holy shit.
My dear listener here, I'm gonna tell you about the story of Mandalore later on with the elementals and so on. But that was
Oh, God.
that was intense. But
Okay,
regardless, also
The blood. Did,
yeah.
Did Blinky figure out how, like how old it is?
Yeah,
Make a
that's
medicine check. Make a medicine check. And also for the clarification, after you've been here a while, you can see passing it into the north east. There is a trail going up towards the mountain where you saw the person. So it is a trail going up towards the mountainside.
Oh, that is a bait.
Can we please not follow the weird guy with feathers?
21. You put it in and you for a while.
For a while.
And you guess
Put it in and-
it's about between 5 or 7 days.
Liten men naggande god.
7 days. No.
7 days.
Yeah, 7 days. Give or take.
So the blood is older than the fireplace?
Yes.
Yeah, so someone's been camping here while there's been a huge puddle of blood.
That seems like normal.
You said that there was a frying pan hanging there, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it look used or dished or like?
As you're getting
I don't
close to it and reaching for it, you can feel the warmth on it. Slightly. It's slightly like room temperature. It could be the
This is
sun.
so weird.
It could be the camp.
But the tents looks like they've been looted.
Yep.
And there is no sign of anyone.
Nope.
Does it look like it's been done in a rush? Or
No,
like
It seems to
systematically?
be
Or
no, systematically and calculated.
I think we should follow the trail up the mountainside.
of course you do.
I think we should turn around.
It's gonna be Mount Nop and Mount Hep.
Well, you see where the trail is leading. If you look at this map, there is
Mhm.
Blackrock Mine. We've been there, done that.
I mean, it sort of is in the opposite direction of what we're going, but
Yes.
since we're already here,
I can
No.
give you a little bit like this. It will reach to this peak
Then we
on
can go
this
down there.
on this mountain.
but that is
Mountain
kind of like, can we get the horses up there? You said it was a road.
There was a trail.
It's almost a shortcut.
Important question: can you cast Featherfall on a horse?
It should be a willing creature.
I'm hoping it's willing.
But that'll
You
be
know,
I mean,
benefit.
you know, dear listener and whatnot, this group just pushes the spell potential like
What? We need to know these
insane.
things
The chat
before we
says
do.
yes. We can
If we're
cast.
gonna take
Yes, yeah, you
John
can cast.
and Brunte up on a mountain, I want to know that we can cast Feather Fall on them to
Yeah.
get them
Indeed.
down in a quick
says-
and safe manner.
It says you can choose up to 5 falling creatures, so yes, I will allow.
I will have
Oh.
to sacrifice some of you.
Then we can ride the Brunt and John as they fall down. I'm on John. John is mine. As we feather.
So
You'd
technically
want to
just
ride a
one.
flying horse?
Yes. So if I fall off John, I will die. But
Yes,
as long as I'm on John, it's okay.
it
I so
counts.
fucking need a Pegasus. Are those
I
the
am
things in the
so here
trailer?
for this.
Mhm.
The-
What did you
the
say,
thing-
Kalle?
Can I get a? Is it possible for me to get a Pegasus?
Well, you have to look very hard in this world to
But
find
is
Pegasus.
it possible?
I cannot tell you.
Well, this is the closest thing that you could get to Pegasus, jumping off Brunt off a cliff with feather
You
fall.
believe me? Going away on a Pegasus with a fucking mace and go, yeah,
There are griffins. though.
justice! Griffin could be fun as well. Yes.
Anyone here have like a minor illusion that could put wings on Brunte while we're doing this? Just to make
Yes.
Garbod feel better about himself.
Minor illusion.
Unfortunately
No, no,
not.
no.
Tiny
I-
little
I-
wings!
I want to make it out of paper. I want to make it out of paper.
Well,
Regardless,
when we have a downtime, Garbod, I can turn into a white stallion, and you can put your paper wings on me and our
Yes.
Pegasus.
it sounds kinky. Regardless, are you going up the trail or do you go back?
We
Up
have the cart.
trails.
We have the cart on the other
The
side.
cart is
though.
still on the other side. It's
We don't
on
need
the
no card.
on the road where you left it.
I say we have more important stuff to do.
But I'm
I think-
really interested in this thing that just poofed my owl now.
Yeah.
And the
real-
person bear trapped my foot,
yeah,
my
real-
leg.
He actually removed your owl. Are you going to accept that?
No. I mean, the thing is that whatever this person creature is, they could have tried to attack my owl or kill it, but they only sent him back. So I can just like do like this, and hopefully Nyx appears.
Yeah. Nick says, "Aho!" He returns.
So they could have killed him, but they didn't.
Could
So
have killed
I
us.
true, they could have attacked us.
But we're more than they, so you know.
Videl, do you know anything about these mountains?
Should I roll on history on these mountains? Or is it some...
Sure.
Was it me that knew
You
a lot
roll a
about the
history.
statue?
Huh?
Was
I
it I
think so.
that rolled high on the statue?
Yeah.
Do I also know anything about the mountains?
That is a history check on the mountains. It's like this. You can either know a history from stories around the mountain, or you roll a nature check for understanding if there are any like animals or any like environmental things. Or if it is
Well-
our arcana, it's more towards the magical sense of it.
I asked Videl.
With a 23, looking toward the mountains and understanding, you are from the Skyhaven mountains, and there are some stories about people disappearing in these part of the mountains. There have been there are a mountain, how would I say, mountain warriors of some sort in Duonord, but many of them, when they're hiking up towards the Sky Havens, many of them have never returned. There
Oh.
are some stories of there are probably like hidden caverns or mines that have been left from the dwarves. So possibly that Blackrock mine is one of those that they have found and digged through. but there are probably mines or caverns left unseen in this from the old times of the dwarven kingdoms.
More dwarven ruins.
You
mean, that's-
have heard that Skyhaven Mountains have goblins in the
Oh,
mountains.
really?
There might be
boy.
goblins up here.
Oh boy, here I go killing
Ah.
again. Running up the mountain.
Well, I do hate goblins.
Mountain
You two need a
goblins.
new hobby.
Because
It's
you
a great
reminded yourself you were in the Blackrock mine, there were a presence of goblins there.
Mhm.
And they are, I would say, it's not very, I would say common to meet mountain goblins in the caverns.
It might be a dangerous path to take up these
Well, the
mountain
the
tops.
guy is obviously a sorcerer
Or
Why?
girl. Or thing.
because
Or creature.
because he had a lot of feathers and stuff. He looked like a birdman, and he
Maybe.
dispelled the owl.
Maybe it's the witch that
Can't
Ethan was
dispel
talking about.
things. I'm not a sorcerer.
Maybe it's a witch.
But he looked like a sorcerer.
Because of feathers?
Did he look
And
like
the
a-
staff.
I have a
What?
staff.
I have a
I'm-
feather
I'm-
boa.
I'm more on the witch, because the Etin was terrified of a witch.
I think it's
Yeah, witch.
So,
I think
dear,
it's
dear viewer, we are not witch shaming at all. Anybody could be a sorcerer.
Yes.
I think it's one of these mountain druids. Tends to live up in these mountains.
Is that a good or a bad
So what
thing?
are we going to do? Why are we going up
Follow
to the
it!
mountains?
Well, it could be good. It could be bad. Could be a friend. It could also be a foe.
Well, you are very,
I'm
very
helpful, I know.
wise there, Goat.
Didn't really give much information at
It
all.
could be good, but it could be
yes.
bad.
Depends on.
Bad.
Depends. I think
So,
it
guys,
depends on how we.
I need a decision. Do you go up or do you stay or what are your intention?
Should we
But
stay
now
or
when I
should we
know
go?
that we can use feather falls on Brunte and Jon, I think we should go.
Okay.
I'm going wherever you want.
I mean, in worst case
Garbo?
scenario, we don't have a wagon if we end up where we think we might end up. And in that case, we could just take turns on riding on the horses. Sure, it would take longer time, but we wouldn't get tired equally fast.
We could just go up and see what's on the other side of this top, at least. See if we see this
At the
mysterious
very least.
creature. Yeah, mysterious creature.
Okay.
And if it's
Okay, let's go.
And Garbo agrees?
Well, goblins need to die.
you had
Hard.
met goblins. Did you say anything
Yeah.
else?
You had met goblins.
So prejudiced.
Do you take the horses with you?
Yes.
Yes. Taking your horses, going through the campsite and going up the trail up towards the mountain side. You follow it up for some minutes until you reach the cliff where the person stood. And then easier enough for Thalion, you can see the tracks lean on, following the path further up towards the mountain. And as you look up, you can see there is a ravine. The path goes between the two sides of a mountain that looks like it looks like, imagine if Garba was like 10,000 meters bigger and have his hammer hitting the side of the mountain and it cracks. So it's open like this. And the path go between this huge crack of the mountain.
I'm
So you
sorry.
can see there's a path that goes through it. Do you continue on?
Can we squeeze
this
the
look like
horses
a-
through the crack?
Yeah, it's enough.
Is this an ambush site?
Can we check for
wanna,
traps as we
yeah,
go?
I
Sure.
wanna-
I can send Nyx flying through it first.
Okay.
Is that
Yes.
investigation traps?
It's an investigation to look for traps. Yes. Perception if you look for something weird.
I'm looking for something weird.
I
Follow
am
the
gonna
direction.
ask Nyx to scout, like fly through the crack and look around
Hmm.
for something that looks weird. Is what does Nyx do then? Is it perception or?
It is a perception. Yes.
And since he's
I have
using
to-
sight,
I
it
have
is with
to-
advantage.
I have to look up some things. Okay.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh my god.
So with Nyx, and then so the highest is 21 and 17. Garbo, did you want to do something?
Can also check for traps.
Okay, make an investigation check. As you're with Garbod and Blinky going closer towards this crack in the mountain, looking for traps and looking for around it's a lot of like rough edges and more like rocks than vegetation around this place. So you don't find any traps or any of these bear traps or anything that resembles a trap, like made out of bricks of, I don't know. It doesn't
No
look mechanical.
boulders.
No boulders or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And with the perception check of all of you guys, you don't see anything. It's disturbingly quiet.
So it looks like an unnatural crack.
It looks like possibly that it has been made during some part of an age. It's very old. It looks like it is not natural. You guess that with a history check, probably this has been made during the War of Magic. Probably.
Okay. I'm just gonna think I'm sorry to Nyx, and then I'm gonna ask Nyx to just fly back and forth, closer and closer to the ground to see if anything happens.
Okay. Closer to the ground inside the crack.
Yeah.
Or it flies around in the crack.
Yeah. Let's try and see if it triggers something.
Okay.
You don't like your owl, do you?
It goes like one time, flies in. It communicates that it continues further away.
Mm-hmm.
And then it returns back after 120 feet and returns back.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes back again. Reaching the limit of the Find Familiar, goes back. And as it goes back for the third time,
There's the music.
suddenly you hear this. Suddenly, Nick's vision just drops, and inside of it you can hear this thump, and something that falls out from a portion of the crack in the upper level of it, and bites Nick's and just falls flat. And it's in the middle of the pathway, staring up at you, glaring at you with these 4 eyes, 2 at the front and 2 at the side. Reaching up, it looks like it has more than like 8 legs of a lizard, standing up on 2 legs and standing up, reaching up with its toothy maw, and screeching towards you all as it just a lot of saliva just hits the side of both sides and just rushes towards you.
I knew something was
And-
fishy.
And it's there we end tonight's session, my friends.
I
Wait,
knew it!
Did Nyx survive?
No, Nex is much dead.
Oh, my poor little baby.
Did you kill your Fey owl?
It's okay, I have stuff so I
can
can
get it
resummon him.
Oh, okay.
Just
Yeah.
gonna cast a shit ton.
Nyx had another guy.
I
Okay.
just need to apologize very much for you seeing him like this.
But regardless, my
Mountain
friends, this is the end of this second session with the Curse of the Black Mountain. Also, a little reminder to you guys that next week on Sunday, we are not going to have a session because it is midsummer, and some of us are going to celebrate it. And myself, I'm going to work, so I cannot DM, so it's going to be very hard to continue on. But maybe I don't know if Roll of Face is going to do anything else. But they are going to keep you updated on any future streams during this midsummer, and I hope you're not dead yet. and we will see how it happens on the next adventure on the Curse of the Black Mountain. Have a nice one, my friends.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye bye.